Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Danganronpa V3. Last time we left off, somebody was at our door, but I wonder who. Last time we had free time, but that usually means that this time we'll have a bad time because it'll be death, murder time. The intercom? This early in the morning? Well, I wonder who it could be. I wonder if it's Maki. My money's on that. Well, anyway, I hope everybody's having a good time today. Everyone's having a good Friday. Everyone's pumped for the weekend. Happy news, happy news. Ah, yeah! What you doing, girl? What's up? It could have also been Kaito. You know, the guy who believes in the me that believes in you. But no, I believe it's Maki. Oh, yeah. It's always a pleasure to see your face. What's with that face? You look like you just woke up. Well, I did. Is it not early morning? Huh? I did just wake up. The announcement was just a minute ago. Ew. Maki roll. Maki sushi. Oh, I'd love to have some sushi right about now. You wake up to that? Wait, that's not her line. You wake up to that? That is her line. It's not his line. If you rely on that announcement as your alarm clock, you'll start getting used to this place.
Okay.
I mean, it's the least I could do. Try to keep my mind off of the murders that'll probably happen today. Well, I suppose that's true.
Hey!
Not... Kaito, when did you get here? Were you in my room already? It's fine. Let's just go stop the ritual. Right, the Necronomicon. I am dreading if that actually brings back somebody. But if it is Rantaro, maybe he comes back wrong? I hope that's not the case. Kaito!
Okay.
I heard from Maki Roll. Maki Roll! Hey, Sylveon, did you predict the future? Because I'm psychic, you know? No, that's Sayaka. It seems like Angie's gonna do the ritual.
What?
Maki Roll? Don't give me such a weird nickname. Maki Roll, like Maki Sushi. You brought Kaito here, Maki?
Why?
Is that weird? We need a backup plan in case the straightforward approach fails. Or maybe we're actually friends now. Who better than Kaito for a less than straightforward approach?
But...
Yeah, I suppose that is plan B. But Kaito, are you feeling okay? We don't have time to be worrying about me. We gotta put a stop to this ridiculous resurrecting the dead crap.
Okay.
And then we can finally drop that topic, or else I'm not gonna last. Don't think of it that way, man. Think of it as allowing ourselves to live another day. Not gonna last. Kaito, are you... scared?
Huh?
Huh?
No.
Nah, it's just that I remember that you don't like talking about ghosts and stuff.
Because...
Now that I think about it, you've been acting strange ever since. The whole supernatural stuff. I guess this is one of the first times that somebody's dislikes in their profile actually came into play. He really doesn't like the occult. We started talking about resurrecting the dead, you know, like the movie Coco.
Shut up!
That's not how that movie went! Don't be stupid! There's no way! Oh, so I was right.
Got a minute?
Wait, you mean the reason you didn't come to training is because you were scared?
So...
It's not that I'm scared. It's just how my body is. You know, my body. I'm fine when it comes to cramped areas, space, and zero gravity, but ghost stories? Space is anything but a cramped area. Since I was a kid, whenever I hear them, I start to feel sick. Kaito was looking more and more pale as he spoke.
Damn it.
Because of that, I haven't been able to eat or sleep since all this crap started. Not sleeping at all? Dude, you need some rest, man. Oh no, poor Kaito. Celeste is here, what's up? You're late. No, you're just on time. We just opened the door and met with our new friends, Maki and Kaito. Well, I mean, old friends, new friends. They're getting closer every day. Although that means that raises their dad's flag. Celeste, also, thanks for the resub. Oh my gosh, 5 months. You didn't have to do that. Welcome back to the chicken coop. Hope you enjoy the emotes. Hope you enjoy your stay. How have you been? Hope you've been doing well. So that's what happened.
Okay.
So, let's hurry and stop Angie so we can put an end to all this spooky stuff. Too spoopy for him. If things get any scarier, I'll seriously die from a heart attack. And then Monokuma will say, "Woohoo! A body has been discovered!" scared! Why are you looking at me like that? Unbelievable. You always act like you're not afraid of anything.
Shut up!
Apparently not this. Shut up! Let's just go stop Angie already. Come on, bro. Come on, Maki Roll. Hurry up. I'm going to love calling her that from now on. Maki Roll. Oh, it's adorable.
I told you.
Seriously, don't call me Maki Roll. Only Shuichi gets to tell me that. See, I'm Maki. He's Sushi. That kind of got a little bit, weird. Anyway, let's go to Angie's lab. I might ship it. Just a little bit.
Jeez.
I can't believe someone your age would hide in bed because they're afraid of ghosts. Well, you know, this is, just how my body is. Can't do anything about it.
Well,
Don't shame his body. So you can stand to be around assassins, but ghosts are where you draw the line? Oh, when you think about it, one is the before and one is the after. Celeste is fine, thanks for asking. Hope I'm well. Oh, I'm doing just fine. A little bit sleep deprived, but that's usual. That's usual. That reminds me, I gotta do some spring cleaning. It's, getting kind of cramped around my apartment. Oof. I've been so busy. Streaming, hanging out with friends. But you know, that stream life. No time. I've been told that I'm scarier than any ghost.
What?
Huh? I'm not scared of you at all. Didn't I tell you? You're just a weak coward, and you just started your training. Is that? I thought you were just playing so that you would get her motivated. Is that really how you think of her? Uh-oh. That's kind of mean.
the idiot's at it again.
You, of all people, don't get to call me weak.
Shut
I mean,
up!
she did just do like 200 push-ups in 2 nights in a row. I could never do that, at least not 2 nights in a row. After that, my arms are so weak, I'll be dead for like a couple of days. Shut up! Let's just go and stop Angie! I think I'm getting really good at yelling during a stream. I hope it doesn't impact the neighbors too much. Getting that perfect, pitch-perfect Kaito. Let's hurry up and... Oh, wait. It's read that already. Okay, let's go. Ooh, let's go. Like I said, this is right after free time. I think there are none left, which makes me seriously worried. What do you think, guys? If you had to make any bets of who dies next... Oh, anybody who hasn't seen this game yet, who would it be? I would think, Angie would be too obvious, Kaito and Maki as well. But I think it still has something to do with how Angie's been recruiting everybody to Atua right lately. That's why I'm thinking it's gonna be somebody who has joined the Atua cult, but somebody who hasn't been in the limelight. That makes me very scared for Kibo, though. If it's someone not in the limelight, I guess it would be Kokishi? One of those two. They've been oddly quiet lately, when before they've been mostly active. Yeah, okay. Looks like we're getting the same dialogue. Just making sure, just double checking. Celeste has got a bad feeling. If she's not in her room, then she's probably in her lab preparing for the ritual. Sounds about right. Let's go. Let's go! Take a shot every time I say let's go. I'm just ready, oddly enough. Ready for death. Also ready for the weekend. Ready for good times. Ooh. Got a kill.
Ah,
Good morning, Kyo.
yes.
Yes. Good morning.
Oh.
Oh, well, if it isn't Kaito, are you feeling better already?
Ah.
Yeah, somehow. Sorry, though, we don't have much time to talk right now. Well, don't push yourself. Things feel amiss without your boisterous voice.
Okay.
Your voice. Yeah, sure. My bad for making you worry.
That's right.
Yes, and all because you were scared.
Oh.
Huh? Did you say something?
Shut up!
It's nothing! Right, Maki Roll?
I told you.
Again with the Maki Roll. Quit calling me Maki Roll. But I don't ship it. I ship Shuichi and Maki. They're the one true pair. I hope my constant talking about ships while playing games doesn't bother anybody. I'm just having fun. Having fun. It's adorable to think about, don't you think? I don't know, at least I think so. Where are we going to the... I forgot. The gym? Where in her lab? Right, her lab. That's on the 4th floor. I have to go all the way up there. Let's see if we can fast travel. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, man. As much as I've been loving this game, I've been playing it for so long now. I can't wait. I can't wait for more games to get on my channel. I'm thinking Persona 3. I'm thinking Yakuza 0. I'm thinking all that fun stuff. Where is Himiko? She was here. There she is. Celeste thinks it's Himiko. No! She's immortal. She will never die. She was too important last time. I have a feeling. It's magic. Yeah? You guys again?
Why?
Himiko, why are you here? Were you keeping watch this whole time?
What a pain.
I wouldn't do something like that. It sounds like a pain. I just came back to check on Angie.
I don't think the murder is happening just yet. I think we're still gonna start some sort of event. Oh no, she might die like right now.
You.
So, what you guys want? Don't tell me you came to stop Angie again.
Okay.
Okay, we won't tell you. We'll just do it. Ah, yeah. Shuichi, don't give away your plans. Because the ritual is Monokuma's motive. We shouldn't just let it happen.
Okay.
That's exactly right. It's not because I'm scared or anything, okay?
Sure, whatever.
But it's good that you're here. She won't open this door for anyone but members of the student council, right?
Then,
So tell Angie to open it for us.
Yeah, that's not possible.
No way! She's not dead already. Oh no, she's just really focused while working on the ritual? Eh? Viviana, what's up? Hello. Welcome, welcome. You haven't missed much. We were just about to go stop Angie from performing that Necronomicon ritual, Klaatu Barada Nikto. And I hope we're not too late for either the ritual or a death. Oh. If it is Angie, I bet she's gonna be murdered right before the ritual so that we don't even get the person back. Yeah? Not possible.
I wanted to ask her how the ritual went, so I've been calling to her. But she must really be into her work. She won't come out.
No! No! Don't be dead already. The ritual's already done? Won't come out. Are you sure she's in there?
She should be inside. Both this door and the back are locked.
Both doors are locked. Oh, that's a bad sign. Where's Gonta? We need to break it in. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. Uh-oh. It really is locked. But these doors only lock from the inside, which means there's definitely someone in there. In there. Or maybe they...
hey,
It's like an outside locked room murder. Any response?
no.
Maybe it's an outside locked room murder, and then somehow somebody did the murder from inside there, but whoever's dead is actually outside.
Actually, no. Maybe she's sleeping.
No answer.
Himiko.
Himiko, we need to get inside right now.
Yeah? Why?
Nah.
But you know, even if we wanted to check, it's locked, so we can't do...
I heard everything, and I'm just as shocked as you are by what the tabloids are reporting.
1, when did you get here? 2, what tabloids are even being published? 3, oh, you're not dead. Acting as if I'm disappointed. Someone is dead for sure. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Chickens.
What?
You obviously didn't hear anything at all.
You.
Where did you come from?
A little birdie told me that now would be a good time to bust out my trick.
Birdie? It wasn't me, I swear. Are chickens little birdies? They can be. Kokichi's trick? Trick or treat, of course. Take off that costume. The lockpicking.
Huh?
Lockpicking.
Hey.
During the insect meet and greet, Kokichi was able to get into our rooms by lockpicking. Can you use your lockpicking skills to get this lab door open?
You want me to pick open this door, huh? Let me see.
Kokichi bent over and peeked into the keyhole of the doorknob.
Oh, it's a cylinder lock. Now this type of lock is perfect for lockpicking.
Yes, please, Kokichi, open the lock.
You.
It's rude to pick a lock without permission.
Kokichi clearly has no boundaries or qualms about that. Exactly. Evan, what's up? Howdy, sir. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a good Friday. There's so many human face emotes on Twitch. Yeah, the default stuff. Well, that was back when there was a big focus on like the individual people on Justin.tv or whatever. There's all these people. Do you think all these people even do Twitch anymore? It'd be really awkward if not. What?
That's wrong. Himiko!
Now's not the time for that. Something might have happened to Angie.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. Kokichi, hurry up and open the door.
My bad.
Sorry, Himiko. I'm only doing this because these three are threatening me.
I mean, not wrong. You are not lying today, this time. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. Oh man, it's actually surprisingly easy to pick a lock. You just need the proper tools. And just practice. You know they sell little practice locks that have a clear casing so that you can see exactly what you're doing in there. It's very interesting.
There. Open says me.
Huh?
Lockpicking 100. Yeah, he installed a mod. He's actually lockpicking 1,000 now. That's simple?
Not to brag, but I am the ultimate supreme leader, you know.
Not sure what that has to do with lockpicking, but okay.
Lockpicking seems more suited to petty thieves.
You got me!
Ah! That cuts real deep, Maki.
Alright.
Cut like a Maki roll.
Ah, not you two. Let's get inside. I'm worried about Angie.
Got it.
Yeah, you're right. Ooh, frame drop. When I touched the doorknob, I realized that my palms were sweating. Knees weak, arms heavy. Vomited on my sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. Fear. Why am I nervous? I turned the doorknob, pushed open the door, and saw... No, it can't be that early. What? No. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, it's just these again. Would you just... Ah, shit. That's a fake out. I half expected Angie to get up, just pretending to be dead. No, but the ritual, no! Angie, really? Damn. Game's psyching me out. They know I would think it's too obvious. But why though? How is everybody gonna take this? Are we gonna split the room based on whether or not we believe in Atua? Is that what's gonna happen during the trial? Oh no. Then who did it though? A body has been discovered. Oh wow, not even Monokuma's sticking to being monotos. Everyone, please assemble at the Ultimate Art Lab. Ugh, what color is that this time?
She puked again, and it's green this time.
So it's just puke. Oh, there you go.
Monophanie's green puke is said to be an omen of bad luck and disaster. What on earth is about to happen?
Anything? Who? Just locked room then. So, whoever did it has a way to lock the door from the inside or from the outside or is still in here. Shoot.
Well then.
I have some thoughts. Let me divulge them in a bit.
Let us pray for Angie. So that Atua may guide her soul to the gates of heaven.
Atua, please take care of Angie.
It can't be. Hey, why did it end up like this? Didn't Angie have Atua with her?
You don't know?
Clearly she didn't.
Weird.
At least humor them for a moment, Maki. They're taking this hard. That's not true. Angie say Atua always by our side. No, that's wrong. Imagine if Gonta was the main character. We don't have time to be talking about this. Instead of talking about Atua,
Yeah! We gotta talk about which one of us is the culprit and win this killing game!
Really?
Wait! This is part of the killing game?
That's right.
what else could it be? The fact that Angie's dead can only mean one thing. One of us killed her.
No way!
But why would someone do such awful thing?
But
Is that really what happened?
Huh?
could it be?
It's possible the culprit who killed Angie wasn't one of us, but...
Oh, well, I mean, I was about to say this in a bit, but if Himiko implied that the ritual was already done, what if Angie brought back somebody from the dead and they killed her? If they're about to say that right now, then I guess that's not true. Ow, she gets cut off. I mean, that's just a random thought I've had. It's not outside the realm of possibility for this series. Oh my god, it's going everywhere. Who needs a poncho?
Uh-oh.
Oh, a vomit-soaked entrance. How novel. And the puke is green again, too. That's a pretty ominous sign. Why did another murder happen? What's the deal, Monodam? I thought you were gonna make everyone get along.
Don't worry, overcoming this will bring everyone closer together. That has been the case so far, yes. Celeste doubts it. Oh, maybe they did bring stuff back. The last game was like, oh, the technology makes magic real. Maybe in this game, magic is just real. Their bond gets stronger with each class trial, does it not? Bringing them closer by separating them further apart. Murders are necessary to bring everyone closer together.
But how?
So let's get started. It's the Monodama file. Conduct a friendly investigation, then we will have a friendly class trial. We must distribute these first. I really wish that said Monodam file instead. There's a takeover. Oh look, the Monokuma file. I wanted to be the one to pass it out. Don't you want to do it too, Monofany? By the way, I've been thinking, you guys should knock off all this killing and dying. Dying is like so lame. Living is all the rage these days. We're trying, Monosuke. That's not your Monotaro. I'm getting confused. More green puke. This is really unlucky. The ultimate unlucky students.
So long. Farewell.
I'm actually a little bit disappointed that there's no ultimate lucky student.
So then,
Unless Rentaro is. As there is no use complaining, we are better off in beginning our investigation. So, everyone, we all know what we need to do, yes?
Yeah.
Getting right down to business, huh? Let's get down to business. Yep, I mean, by the third murder, we should all be pretty used to dead bodies.
wait!
I got friggin' faked out. I thought it was just gonna be like, oh, look at that. It's the wax sculptures again. It's fine. Nobody's actually dead. No, dead body. No, not Gonta. No way Gonta ever get used to this. It's okay, Gonta. You can sit out if you don't want to. If you don't want to investigate. It's okay. You're too pure for this.
Nope.
Trust me. You don't want to get used to this. No one should get used to this.
That's nice and all, but it seems pretty insincere coming from an assassin.
First robots, now assassins.
Unfortunately,
Kokiji just wants to take the crap out of everyone. Let's start investigating. It's not like we have any other choice.
you're right.
That's true. I suppose, but still, it's strange. I guess the lucky student thing was more of a Hope's Peak Academy kind of thing. I want to know why we're in a different academy. I mean, it's not like we have to be in Hope's Peak, but it's so weird there's this random nameless Ultimate Academy now. But still, it's still strange. This is a bizarre setup. Himyo. 4 wax figures, effigies of the dead, hung upside down in the room? And in the middle, Angie's body in a pool of blood. It certainly appears to be some kind of ritual. Hey, yeah. Maybe my theory earlier was right. They call it a foreign exchange. In order to bring somebody back, maybe it kills the summoner. It certainly appears to be some kind of ritual.
Shuichi!
Yeah, the school was... I don't know if the school itself was made for us or if Monokuma repurposed it, but... Yeah, they said this whole place situation as it is now is just for us. Alright, bro. I'm counting on you as my sidekick. Let's end this nightmare together. Yeah, but... Are you feeling okay, Kaito? Yeah, now that I know that the ritual didn't actually happen, we seriously don't have time to be talking about this. No way we're gonna die here. I'm definitely gonna find the culprit.
Seems like...
A culprit? Is it really someone among us that killed Angie? I get how you feel, Samugi, but do you have to repeat that tired old line every time? You're getting kind of predictable.
Don't be mean.
Oh no, that's not it. I mean, could this have been the work of the transfer student?
My thoughts exactly. Huh?
Angie prepared the ritual in this room to resurrect the dead, right? And she made those wax dolls hanging upside down as part of the ritual.
Could it be?
Maybe the ritual succeeded and the resurrected person killed her.
Oh, Spoopy.
Hey,
What? Shut up already.
What?
It's her fault. Telling scary stories out of nowhere like that. Saying messed up stuff like that. Kaito, are you alright? Yeah, just fine. Look at him. Never been better.
Damn.
Sure. Sorry, Shuichi. I need to get some fresh air. I'll leave this to you and Maki. Do a good job, you guys. The possibility that Kaito did it is in the air, but that would mean he's faking this whole fright thing. Unless he was so blinded by fear that he murdered Angie to stop the ritual. Oh my. Oh my. Kaito left. Still a bit wobbly. Celeste has some suspects. Interesting. My money is on... should I be meta with this one? I want to suspect somebody who wasn't in the Occult. Whatever I go with, whether they are or aren't in the cult, is going to narrow it down. The motive... I wonder what the motive could be if it is somebody in the Occult. Maybe they formed their own sect, and they're rebelling. Do a good job. That coward has a lot of nerve bossing us around. Maybe that wasn't the best way to phrase it, but he just wants to encourage.
Jeez.
You've clearly settled right into your sidekick role. I didn't want to be.
it's okay.
I thought we were just humoring Kaito. I don't need him to give me orders. With so few people left, I can't afford to sit out anymore.
Well,
So now you're involved. That's a bad sign. Being involved raises your death chance by 1,000,000%. I mean, Byakuya and Kyoko had the right idea. Stay out till the end, then you survive. So, where should we start? We should check the Monokuma file first, right?
You're right.
Yes. Let's take a look. What are my thoughts on Spooky? Well, it's odd that she hasn't been that important to the game so far. Although I want her to be. She's like, kind of just going along with everything. What would she do? The victim is Angie Unaga, the ultimate artist. The body was found in the ultimate artist lab. The time of death is approximately 2 in the morning. The cause of death is a stab wound to the back of the neck. The forehead also has a laceration. Stab wound to the back of the neck, forehead. So something slashed at her neck and head. It's a laceration, so it's not just like being bonked on the head. Yeah, maybe it has something to do with a spear sticking out of Kaede. It hurts me to see her like that, even if it is just wax. The Monokuma file included the time of death this time. 2 a.m. Everyone must have been asleep. We probably can't rely on witness testimonies.
but
So, the murder happened at nighttime after all. If everyone had to follow the student council's rules like Angie and Atua said...
But you said that the Atua squad was exempt from the rules. This is why we can't have nice things. Good going, you broke it.
What good will saying that do? The culprit may be one of the student council, yes?
Why?
A member of the student council? That's...
We should go figure that out. Also, shut up, robot. Malfunction. Error. Let's start investigating and solve this mystery together.
Fake enthusiasm. I don't believe him.
It's
Not one bit.
impossible.
I can't.
Himiko?
Himiko?
Ugh.
I can't do it. It's no good. I can't do it. I can't investigate Angie's body.
But
If we don't make it through the class trial, then everyone will die.
Whatever.
I don't care anymore. Huh? What?
Oh man, this is gonna break Tenko's poor heart. The fact that Himiko cares way more about Angie than she ever did for Tenko.
What a pain.
Surviving and everything else? It's too much of a pain.
what was that?
Then why don't we just use your magic to revive Angie? She's not a Dragon Ball.
Please stop.
This is no time for your mean-spirited taunts. Reviving her is clearly impossible.
Is that so?
We cannot say that with certainty. No?
You mean just bring her back with the Necronomicon?
Excuse me?
No.
Well, of course resurrecting her is impossible, but I know a way we can speak with Angie.
We're gonna have a seance. Seance, it ain't so. Oh no. That's gonna become relevant. Oh, no wonder they put so much focus on it. Just reload the game to a point when she was alive. And then live out free time for the rest of our lives. Free time for everybody. Yeah. That she never has to go. And the Kaede can still be alive and
We can summon her spirit with a seance called the Caged Child.
Seance? Is that singer?
No, that's Beyonce. Seance? What are you talking about? Cut it out already.
You gotta be kidding!
Yeah, this is no time for jokes.
I am serious.
Oh, I'm serious. This is for our investigation.
Our investigation, Metal Gear?
Yes.
If we speak with Angie, we can ask her who the culprit is and bring this case to a swift close.
I don't know. Seems like you're just ripping off Ace Attorney at that point. Who's gonna take over Angie's body?
Well, you know.
First, a resurrection ritual, and now a seance? Are you messing with us? Are you messing with us?
Do you understand?
I would appreciate it if you didn't compare it to Monokuma's foolishness. Seances are genuine occurrences. They are written of in literature the world over.
That doesn't mean they work. Les is gonna be right back. Alright, I'll be waiting.
In fact, I myself have participated in seances a great many times.
Were any of them real?
Many times? On top of that, we have here a rare chance to perform the legendary seance, the Caged Child. It would be foolish to not take advantage of this, yes?
No.
No matter how you put it, now's not the time for something.
However,
Oh? I suspect the only way to confirm your earlier theory is performing the seance, yes?
What?
My earlier theory?
therefore,
The possibility of the culprit being the resurrected transfer student. It's not wise to go into the class trial with such outlandish theories in one's head. So to prove such a thing impossible, I think it's best if we consult Angie herself.
If only it were that easy, man. I don't think it is.
incomprehensible.
That logic is peculiar, to say the least.
Holding a seance to find out about the ritual? So we're gonna fight the occult with the occult? I like it, I'm down.
Okay.
Well, maybe we can't worry about this forever, so we might as well go with the easiest solution.
He's... It's another one of his lies, huh? He has no faith.
How exciting.
Okay, I'll help out. I was getting bored of investigating anyway.
Huh?
Take the easy way out. Lazy.
I'll help too. Huh? You too, Himiko? If I can talk to Angie one more time, I'll do anything. A seance or whatever it takes, I'll do it.
Well,
I'll help it out as well. I can't leave Himiko alone.
Do whatever you want.
Oh.
She's so hopeless. Tenko! Let it go. Let it go.
There are plenty of fish in the sea. Just don't get any piranhas. That was the last trial.
yes!
Okay, I will.
So then,
whatever she wants to do is Himiko.
So now we have 4 participants: Kokichi, Himiko, Tenko, and myself.
Are we really doing this? Oh,
However, the caged child requires 5 people. We're still 1 short.
what are we doing? Summoning a Super Saiyan God? It requires 5 Saiyans. Welcome back, Celeste. Back with chocolate, cake, and water. Ooh, one of those is really healthy. The other's water.
Fine, then Keyboy can come too.
You're right.
I guess we can't be picky.
What about me? What am I, chopped liver?
Why?
What am I, chopped Kuma? Why am I being forced to participate and being treated like a burden?
Well then.
So then,
Not even answering the question.
we need a place to perform the seance. Where shall we do it?
Don't take that out of context. How about your lab? Ah, also, don't take that out of context.
No.
No. In order for the caged child to succeed, the room must be as dark as possible.
Dark room. Wait, what about one of those spirit rooms on this floor? Right? The 3 in a row where they're all like possessed by the ghosts. You know what? That's very spiritual. That's the best place to do it, honestly.
My lab has windows, so turning the lights off won't make it quite dark enough.
I know what's dark enough. Soseki Natsume's room from Ace Attorney. He's got no windows. They got a window tax.
Then
You know what, Korakyo? Maybe if you just brick up all your windows, then you'll not only will it be dark enough, you can pay less taxes. This isn't London.
Then how about the empty rooms?
That's...
Empty rooms. The ones on the 4th floor.
There aren't any windows there, so if we blow out the candles, it should be pitch dark. And also we can make birthday wishes.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm fine with birthday wishes.
Listen up.
I agree with Himiko. Birthday wishes all around. I wish for Himiko.
Tell me your thoughts.
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use to get wishes?
then
The middle room. The middle room's always the best for stuff like this.
I see.
Yes, the nexus of spiritual energy.
Very well. I shall begin the preparations at once. I shall have you 4 help as well. Let us carry all the necessary equipment from my lab.
Are you really going to do this?
Do you understand?
This is for our investigation. I said as much, did I not?
I can't deny it.
I still love how the game has never told me what this is for. It still works.
That's wrong.
Anna, what's up, Egg? Aren't you streaming right now? Can't hear. Oh, well. Have a good lurk, regardless.
We need to use all our effort to discover the culprit, lest our lives be lost.
Wow! Oh, Skeletoons! Oh, dude, thanks for the host, man. I know you were streaming earlier, Banjo-Kazooie. Let me give you a shout out. Yeah, check out this guy. He's pretty cool. Dude, I wish I could have hanged out longer, but I was already late for my stream. How you doing? Yeah, dude, you're pretty chill, man. Yeah, talking about retro games, the good old days, PlayStation 2. I need to play more PlayStation 2 games. I bought a PlayStation 2 basically just to stream, but I haven't really streamed anything off of it. Persona 3, I really want to play it. Although I'll probably emulate it if I do. Hope you're doing well. Kyo, Kokichi, Kibo, Tenko, and Himiko all left the scene.
This is stupid.
Are they serious about that stupid seance?
But
Perhaps that's just part of the investigation in their eyes. We should go with it. In any case, I should focus on what I can do. What I can do, if I can do anything about it. What the ultimate detective can do. Oh, there's that self-doubt again. Oh, Sushi, please. Maki and Sushi. Just when he thought he could love again. Kaede. Investigation start. I'm sorry. I'm just the music. The music. It's still so smooth and wonderful. You know, besides the death. Oh, Angie's body. Maki, what are your thoughts? You know, before I get any closer to it.
Hey.
I
just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, are you sure that the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yes, I'm positive. That's right. Self-doubt. Is that me? No, no. It's just, it's been tough on these kids. And life is also tough. I'm sorry, Skeletons. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. It really is locked. Maybe it could have been jammed. You know, maybe it's a Danganronpa 1 situation. The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles, stuck them into the keyhole to lock. So locked room murder, basically. There! Open sesame! Alright, so unless it's a suicide again, then maybe somebody did find a way. What are those principles of locked room murders again from Danganronpa 1? You think I would remember them after so many games with locked room murders? It's a common theme. So he picked the cylinder lock open.
Hey,
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him?
That's true.
And would have been impossible from the outside. The monocubs took the key.
Okay, here it is. But there's only one key, so don't lose it. It'd be bad if you lost it. You wouldn't be able to lock the door or open it from the outside.
Celeste forgot. Yep, me too. Let me see that key. Oh yeah, he ate it. Monodam swiped the key, lifted it to his mouth. Nom.
Nah, he ate it.
then
Maybe somebody disassembled Monodam, took it out of him, and put him back together before he even noticed. So, Kokichi is the only one who could have opened and closed the door from the outside, right? Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from the outside. But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased. So the front door was locked from the inside the room?
No.
Not necessarily. I'm just thinking of possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. You know, how the doors were able to let the person out even though they were locked. Of the classroom. You know, the classroom doors, which let the culprit out even though they were already locked. Repeating yourself? This must be anime. Speaking of PlayStation 2. Oh, man. There's something wrong with mine. There's like the rumble doesn't work. And I feel like that's essential to an authentic PS2 experience. I'm just saying all this while I'm clearing the room. We gotta get rid of anything that isn't evidence. Step ladder, out of here. Maybe it's just a ladder. Okay, for a second I thought I could slap away the mannequins. That was a great... The PS2... I don't know. It's gonna be hard to top as like the greatest system of all time. There's just so many good games on it. I mean, there's a lot of systems with excellent games. Just the level of quantity. PS2 came out around the right time. I don't know why we're talking about this. PS2 was good. I wish I played it more. Sylvian keeps forgetting the details in Danganronpa 1. Yep. 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 Moo.
I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit?
Well, now that you say it, probably not.
Huh?
Huh? Tenko?
Oh, it's not like I approve or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
Word
No.
spread around, didn't it? So you just suspect Tenko?
actually,
No way she could have done it. The traitor? Betrayal?
'Cause as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
oh yeah,
Doesn't explain how she got out. Okay, let me think. The people who were already here when Angie was supposedly murdered were me, Kaito, Maki, and Kokichi. So either we have alibis, or the murder happened way earlier than we thought, and whoever was the murderer snuck out and came to join us later. Both situations have happened. That's right. Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab. Question is how they got out.
Yeah, Angie had been shut away here, working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
That's true.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all. She didn't really betray them yet. She just let everybody else in.
It's not what I want to suspect, Tenko. But since only student council members could have been let in here.
So, Angie only let in student council members. That would be Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Tsumugi. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. And therefore the most innocent, probably. It's not that easy, it never is. And Himiko. Oh right, Himiko was guarding the door. She could have pulled a fast one on us. She could have gone inside, murdered Angie, come back out, and then used magic to lock the door. Case closed. It was Himiko. It's magic. It's murder. Oh, please no murder.
This busty brainy beauty gets this all figured out.
Huh?
More like Buffon. Ah, that's mean. Huh? You mean you know who the culprit is?
What was that?
What, were you spying on it with the drone? The drone that you had that will probably never be brought up ever again? Look, okay. If Miyu's drone ever comes back into play in this entire game, I will eat Shuichi's hat. I don't have a hat. Shuichi does.
Huh? The culprit? Oh, fuck that.
Hey,
Nah. It seems like Miyu is just completely removed from anything that's going on right now. Shuichi, do we really have the time to be listening to her?
Wait!
I mean, probably.
Hey, wait, goddammit. Are you just gonna ignore my genius idea? Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me. Listen.
Okay.
Okay. No, I should have let her suffer a little bit more. Hector comes in and the first line you hear is, "Oh, fuck that." Yeah, perfect timing, Hector. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I hope everybody enjoyed the Kingdom Hearts yesterday. I realized I played that game a bit too late because it was like months after the release date. I'm still having fun with it. It's not like I'm doing it because I've been wanting to play it. The series. I mean, I owe it to myself. I played 1 and 2.
Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this.
You know,
Now I regret encouraging her again.
I know y'all are dumber than fleas, but even you get how weird these wax dolls are, right?
They are strange. Are they for the ritual or another purpose?
well then.
I figured out with just one glance. These are diversions.
Could it be?
Diversions? What do you mean?
Listen up!
Yep. The culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
Oh, you? That might be the smartest thing you've said all game. Miyu. Putting that brain to work.
got a minute?
Question is, where is the brain? What do you mean by that?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' shop?
First of all, do not talk about Sherlock Holmes that way. He can hear you all the way from the great Ace Attorney. I resemble that remark.
I knew it.
You're a waste of time. Rude. Maki turned it and walked away. I can't say I blamed her. Hold on. Get in the boxing glove. I think it's about time. Okay, here we go. Where is it? There you go. Oh, that's not the boxing glove. That is so not the boxing glove. There you go. Much better. Whoops. There it is. All right.
What was that?
Huh? The hell's her problem? She on the rag or something?
Private, probably. That's very private. Do not.
So Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny.
Yeah, she's not the ultimate artist for nothing.
They say the devil's in the details, you know. Let's just see how detailed these really are.
You are not thinking of taking off their clothes, are you? Hey! Miyu tried to look up the wax figure's skirt. Of course she did.
Hey!
Hey, what are you doing? Stop that! Now, given that she specifically says wax figure's skirt, well, I guess it could also be Karumi, but that's more of a dress. It's Kaede that wore a skirt. That's why Shuichi's getting all mad. How dare you? That's my waifu. I mean, my dead waifu.
What? I just wanted to see if this doll was wearing panties.
Or not. I'm sure that's what you really wanted to see. Miyu?
Wait, do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend is a doll now?
Wow,
Fucking
first time that
virgin.
anyone's actually just explicitly called her his girlfriend.
If you like wax doll so much, then go fuck the doll already.
Rude! Alright, never talking to Miyu again for the rest of the game. Jeez. Gosh. How rude. That was really hard to hear. That's such a sore thread for Shuichi. I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Miyu is a waste of time. Shuichi is taking that a lot more calmly than I expected. He's a better man than I. All these wax figures, though. Punch him! Punch the keys, for God's sake! A murder at nighttime is strange. Impossible, even.
Me fail English? That's impossible.
Why?
Why do you think that? I like how Gonta keeps using that word. It's a thing now.
Right.
That's impossible. Because student council made rule that we know can be outside during nighttime, except, entire student council. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime.
Ew.
Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule? But it's Atua's rule. Angie say he punish us if we not follow his rules.
But
Maybe this was the punishment. But the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do what they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. Huh? She was?
But
No way! Student council would never break own rules. Did you not hear the part where the student council explicitly said that the student council is exempt from the student council's rules?
right.
They should have been asleep in own rooms to set good example to others. Maybe Angie got attacked while she sleep in her room and get brought here?
Gonta.
If so, Gonta could have saved her. If only Gonta saw. But Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. Gonta no could save you. I find it hard to believe that no one went outside in spite of the student council rule. No, yeah, somebody definitely broke the rule. Wax figures of everyone dead. They sure are. They're creepy as hell. I'm surprised we don't examine the katana just sticking out of Kaide right there. Angie's body. Angie's body. She's lying face down in the middle of the room. Gonta, the
What's
goodest
wrong?
boy. The protector of all. I hope Gonta never dies. And I hope he's never the culprit. No! He's too good. He's too pure. Are you going to take a closer look? Yes, I was planning to.
Got a minute?
Then let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. And now that Maki's actually helping out, I feel major Kyoko vibes from her. It rotates so slow. Throughout the first part of the game, she was basically keeping out in fear of everybody suspecting her of something. And now she's part of the crew. Now she's a waifu. Don't look at that. This book. The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim. Or create the events of the Evil Dead. One of those. Hope you like chainsaws, because one's gonna replace your hand. Groovy! That was the motive. The Necronomicon.
Hey,
Angie tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right?
okay.
Yes, if we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Look at that. Yokai Watch references again. I wonder if I can find an actual panel from Yokai Watch that matches this. Or maybe this isn't Yokai Watch. It reminds me of... I've seen a comic in Koro Koro magazine that looks like this. I just don't remember what. It's a pretty unique style. Hector's looking at the butt. I told you not to look at the butt! This sound. What sound? How much you know about resurrection rituals? I'm an expert. That's why I wrote this handy manual. It's so easy. Anyone can do it. Even a monkey. Even a bear? The Necronomicon resurrection ritual. Oh, okay. Let me read all the rest of this stuff. This looks interesting. What's a ritual? Do you want to talk to a dead loved one again? This simple ritual will return the departed soul to the land of the living. Here's how. Oh, Viviana might have it. Get no Kitaro. Kitaro? Let me find a picture of that. I'm curious now. How do you know that? Do you just read Korokoro? Yokai stuff be weird, man. You don't know, it's ghost themed. I don't, actually, maybe? It kind of looks like it. I can't find a panel that quite matches, though. Maybe not. I got this. I can't, damn it. Google Chrome. I don't want to be using Chrome right now, but I am, so all the pictures come out as WebPs. What is a WebP? I don't even know. Go. I can't copy it to the, I give up. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. It's like a life note instead of a death note. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution, be careful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Well, the fact that it's still here means that it didn't actually happen, I guess, the ritual. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. A light tap or a stab. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. Hey, but if it works, then maybe we can bring Angie back. The ashes of the Necronomicon. That's not how I remember Army of Darkness. No way. Oh man, Army of Darkness. I watched that movie for the first time like 2 years ago. And it's silly fun. It's what happens when a director realizes how corny he makes his movies and just owns it. Sam Raimi, you know, guy who made the original Spider-Man trilogy. Evil Dead, Army of Darkness. So, these are the steps for the resurrection ritual.
This is stupid.
Angie really believed in this crap. It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. As if this place is special or something. Maybe we're on a computer simulation! Why would a game ever do that? Necronomicon has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Has it always said your monopad? I feel like the older games used to say your notebook. This isn't that game. Oh, you know. Maybe it is. Oh, this is so creepy. Their eyes are just open. A katana. A katana stabbed into Kaide's wax effigy.
Damn it!
Who did this? And why? Calm down, man. It's just a wax sculpture.
Got a minute?
Let me see. Maki nudged me aside, then gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy. Ugh. Ouch.
Ah,
Now, wait. This is a crime scene. You can't...
What is it?
You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out.
because...
Yeah, it's true, but we have to preserve the scene. Don't worry, we gotta remember it. Katana. It's like a piñata. E-notebook, e-handbook. Yeah. I don't know if that means anything, but... Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while. Then started licking it. Oh wait, there's blood! I can only assume this is what caused the laceration and stab, I guess. It's a real katana, but there's gold leaf on it. No way! We're actually using the Danganronpa 1 reference.
Okay.
Okay, sure, I'll take it. Coming into play, once again. Once again, it's the well, now it actually is the murder weapon. Yeah, I believe it's the one that was on display in the Ultimate Anthropologist's lab. Is that so? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Kyo looking pretty sus. Check their hands for gold. I'm pretty sure that's not gonna work again. Blood. What's the smell? It's blood. We can probably assume that this is the murder weapon, judging from the blood stains on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab.
But
But why would they go through the effort of using this as a murder weapon? I don't know, to look cool? Maybe it's a red herring. My favorite word to use. Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon.
could it be?
Perhaps it's because Kyo's lab is on the same floor. They just grabbed something close by. They must have been in a hurry. You know, I feel like you would have known that it was there. To specifically go out of your way to use that? Like, no way. It's underneath a glass, like, case. You had to have taken it out on purpose.
Well,
No baseballs around here. You mean no crystal balls or incinerators? Quick, who's got cleaning duty? Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this. A long weapon? What? I wonder how far she is from the door.
Huh?
A long weapon?
okay.
My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length.
Huh?
Ah, really?
That's true.
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched the mission using a katana. Was it Katana Zero? Maki, are you on Kronos? She's the dragon! I haven't used the sword since, which is fine because they're a hassle to carry anyway. I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie's was. But how did they know all this? Anyway, the gold leaf on this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now. It must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily.
Got a minute?
Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them later. You can never wash them of the sin, Maki. The sin! I don't know why I went there. She's an assassin. Maki scolded me, then stood in front of Kaine's effigy.
Hey,
I'm going to put the katana back where we found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away. She knows. She knows that specifically Kaide's effigy is too hard for Shuichi. Oh. Oh. Thank you. Alright, I had a random thought that I realize is now stupid. Because, you can see where Angie's body is relative to the door. I thought maybe Maki pointed out how long it was because she was standing near the door and then somebody stuck the katana in through the door jamb, stabbed her through it. But that doesn't explain how the katana is in here, so that doesn't make sense. Never mind, there still had to be a way to go in and out of the door. I averted my gaze and Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy.
by the way,
Only shot put balls. Can't throw that. Not unless you're going to. What's her ultimate? Oh yeah, Ultimate Assassin. That's her. She was originally introduced as the ultimate child caregiver, but that's been thrown out the window. Yeah, because you know, she totally comes off as the ultimate nanny type. Even so, why was a weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? A hanging wax effigy, no less. Was it part of the ritual, or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? It's not very well hidden, and also the ritual does not call for a stabbing, so there's not really a reason. Not an obvious one, at least. Monokuma gets some of the strangest characters into his killing games. Yeah, I know. If you want to not be in a killing game, all you gotta do is not be an ultimate. Don't even be lucky. Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. You know, for once in one of these games, I want somebody to wipe off the blood. Dang. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide the murder weapon than this.
what are you talking
Then,
about?
what's the reason for this?
That's...
I honestly have no idea.
Well,
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there.
Okay.
The Ultimate Anthropologist lab? Yeah, so let's do that. I want to make sure where the katana indeed came from that room. I don't know, where else have you seen a gold leaf katana? Did we like go into an alternate timeline and went back into Danganronpa 1 and got the katana from that one? I don't think that one's sharp enough though. Mikan tried wiping the blood. Oh right, but there were still traces. Damn. I guess that's true. Maybe Angie used it for her forehead cut. Wait, what? This is the sword? Cut herself? Uh-oh. Hector's sister has a not sharp katana. Oh, one of those display ones? Yeah. My old neighbor had one. He brought it, his dad was in the Navy, and he brought it back from a trip to Japan. It's cool. They're cool. You can actually unsheath them and everything. A small pool of blood has emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. The blood is from the back of her neck. Was somebody reenacting Shingeki no Kyojin or something? Oh no, that puts blame on Tsumugi.
Is
The nape of her neck. This blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed. Maybe more. That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. You know, the Monokuma file. The person that really loves Monokuma. Hey, so they do have a time. So the murder was way before now. Viv has a katana letter opener. That sounds fun. Is it like a tiny sword? I guess that is what it is. It's so tiny. I want to use that to like cut cheese or something. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on her forehead.
I knew it.
The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck. A sneak attack, most likely.
Well,
And what do you make of this wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind.
but
But her two wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack? I don't know, the laceration is still a cut. It could still have been the katana.
Oh, yeah.
I suppose that would be unnecessary.
remember,
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What is going on with these two wounds? Deep, but it's not bleeding much, huh? Maybe it was made after she bled out and died? Huh, but why though? Forehead injury has been added. Huh?
huh?
What's wrong, Maki?
Got a minute?
Move. Wait. Maki pushed me aside and lifted Angie's body up by her shoulder. I wasn't looking at Angie's butt. Nah.
Is this...
What's this doing crumpled underneath her body? Wow, how did you notice that? What is it?
What is it?
Eh? Duct tape again? Just like... why is tape always involved? At least it's not glow-in-the-dark paint. She could have been stabbed from under the floorboards. What is on the third floor, directly below this? What if it is a reference to Danganronpa 2? There's some hairs on it. Ew, gross. If only Kurumi was here to clean it. Then we can get to the real evidence. This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? I don't know, but it must be related to the case. We are checking it out after all. Look, there are hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Angie's, right? Huh. But why? Long hairs. Was she taped to the ceiling? That does not make sense. There's no way the tape is strong enough. Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could that mean? Bloody duct tape.
But
Big thonk. Thonk. I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under her body.
So what?
It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did. Ugh. Called out.
okay.
Well, that's true. Look, man. He's in shock, okay? There's a stabbed version of Kaede over there. That's all he can think about. How things could have been. Yeah, well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it. It's flex tape. They tried to seal her wound.
Okay.
Tried to keep her from spilling out blood. Well, then it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki.
Do you want to die?
Huh? Do you want to die?
Sorry.
Sorry, joking. I couldn't resist.
Got a minute?
Now's not the time, man. These two can't be any more polar opposites. Maybe that's why I ship them. Opposites attract. Maybe the tape was on her forehead. It would explain why the deep cut didn't have that much blood. I mean, it's not a bandage. It would still have blood. I mean, I guess there was... No. Did they say there was no blood or just only a little bit of blood on the laceration? You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. That didn't sound like a joke, though.
You just don't understand my high-class sense of humor. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now. Maki, what's wrong?
So what?
It's not that important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment? I don't feel like it is. I am pretty useful during free time. I hung out with you once. Sorry, I would have hung out more, but you weren't available.
Like I'd know.
Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaito, at least. That guy is useless. Anyway, let's continue. An assassin and a detective. It sounds like a Yakuza idea. Like an idea straight out of Yakuza? Kiryu-chan! Oh man, when I play Yakuza 0, I wanna... Well, since that game never got dubbed in English past the first game, I wanna do the voices for Majima and Kiryu. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be like...
Ha! I'm Kiryu, I don't kill. I just punch people to death. But, not to death. I don't know, let's just go sing karaoke. Ha! Right, of course.
And then Majima's all like, Kiryu-chan! Putting a little bit of a Joker spin on it, since he was voiced by Mark Hamill as almost the Joker, basically. Alright, what else can we check out? Ryoma? You call that a Kiryu voice? Not really. I need to hear... I need to be in the zone for it. Like, I need to actually be hearing him. It's easier to do when he's actually speaking Japanese. Like,
Daga, soshite. Onamae wa Kiryu-san.
the four effigies hung upside down make the scene particularly eerie. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling.
If I remember correctly,
Angie made all these wax figures.
Hey,
Is this rope from the warehouse?
you're right.
I believe so. And that means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. That would have been the smart thing to do. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. Plenty of things. Maybe they wanted to. That's why it wasn't blocked off. Kiryu's more sensual and deep. I haven't actually played any Yakuza, so I don't remember. I've only watched people play a little bit of it, so I don't remember exactly how he sounds. It'll be a lot better once I actually get reminded. Dragon Adojima. Anyway, I know that these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out. Ugh.
that's true.
I still got a ways to go.
It's talking.
Actually, Angie just installed a voice box in this one. And also, it has this line pre-programmed in case you are wondering why I talk. Yes, of course.
The effigies look exactly like real people. Not just their faces, but their bodies too. The ultimate artist certainly was talented.
By the way,
Why is this effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual? I don't think so. Also, judging by the fact that their clothes aren't, all flipped up, I'm guessing the clothes are also made from wax, which is very impressive. I'm not sure.
what is it?
If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? They weren't like that earlier. Who would have had the time to get all of these, hang them all upside down, and also murder Angie, and also, that's so much effort. Goddamn, is Kiryu the best role model? The best Maki role model? He's a good boy. He's just trying to get back the love of his life. He's so tragic. Right. If they're going to do this much work, there must be some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? The culprit? Angie? Or someone else entirely? Effigies hung upside down has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. What if it was the Mono Kids, just for kicks? Just for fun? The Mono Cubs, sorry. Majima is also a role model? Yes, I totally love to hang around in trash cans and giant traffic cones and inside baby carriages.
I don't know if that's actually a thing, but it certainly would be something he'd do. Dress up like a baby and just hang out in the baby carriage. Kiryu-chan! Long time no see! The 4 effigies are hung with rope from the ceiling's exposed beams. These wax figures are definitely the same ones Angie made. It's done for art! So artsy. It's performance, you wouldn't understand. Why are they hung up? I'm hung up on that. Is this also part of the resurrection ritual? Or is there another purpose? It would take a lot of work to hang all these up. That implies there was a reason behind it. But what is the reason? And who did it? The culprit, Angie, or someone else entirely? Could definitely be what Mia was thinking. That these are just distractions. Distracting us from what, though? Making us look up? Making us not look down? Celeste tried turning her phone upside down to see if it was a clue. Maybe we wouldn't notice some off detail about them if they weren't upside down, huh? The 4 effigies are hung up with rope. These 5 figures are the same, but why? This is the purpose. It would take a lot of work. Alright, okay. I think they're all the same then. Oh, not even Kaide's one has a special wording for it. We can't look that high up. So I'm guessing that where they're hanging from isn't that important. I guess that's it. We looked at the blood, we looked at the body, we looked at the necronominamina. The necronominamnom. What if there was a book for summoning cursed food? And you could call it the Omnomnomicon. Alright, I'm out of here. I guess there's nothing else to do here. Let's see. Oh, really? Still things to investigate, huh? But what? The doors themselves, probably. The nom. Oh, thank you. The applause for the riveting joke. I'm tired. I'm sorry. They can't all be gold. This door is the lab's back door.
Is this?
This door has a sliding lock, and it's still locked. Oh, right. It was a plot point that this door locks using a sliding lock instead of a bolt. So, if it is a locked room murder, then somebody could have fed in string and lashed it onto the sliding lock, and then pulled it from outside to create the locked room.
That's true.
Yeah, that seems obvious, but here we are. And because no one else has used the door since we came in here, I believe Angie locked this door when she came in, and it's been locked ever since.
Hey.
Oh, wait. What's this? It's not a piece. Okay. Oh, hey, what? They used the katana to do it? Whoa. I think I got it now. Yeah. Gold flakes. Ah, the katana betrays us once again. Not us, betrays the killer once again. Look, there's something gold and shiny in the tab of the sliding lock. Gold and shiny? Could it be?
Is that all right?
It was one of those dudes from Mad Max. They wanted to go to Valhalla all shiny and chrome. Shiny and gold. Wait, that's different. I'm sorry, that's wrong. Maki, may I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock.
So what?
You want to unlock it? Go ahead. Do what you want. I carefully touched the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts, and softly slid the lock open. Is it just that easy?
Okay.
Just as I suspected, the lock will slide without much effort. Whether you lock it or unlock it. Alright, I can see exactly what happened here. I almost don't want to say it because I don't want to, like... I don't know. It's so obvious to me that I probably should just say it, or else somebody will come in later and say, like, oh, I know, it's this. Is it ruining me having concealed it for this long? This could be an important clue. Art Lab's back door has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. It's a shame that Hector knows nothing much of this case. How much of Danganronpa have you seen, Hector? Have you played the games, or have you just been like, have you just watched the anime? Yeah, if you only watch the anime, you miss out on Danganronpa 2 and Ultra Despair Girls. Well, actually, not really. There was like a little episode dedicated to what Ultra Despair Girls was about, so that's kind of all you need. Yeah, these games are a doozy. I love them. At least what I've played so far. This game is probably the best out of all of them.
Still, it's strange that the front door and back door have different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock. And the rear door over there has a sliding lock. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked.
Is this...
In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right?
Locked, huh?
You're right.
Yeah, the cylinder lock's key was taken by the ManokAdobo, so both doors could only be locked from the inside.
What if with only you rule out Kokishi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. So we could have created this locked room mystery.
Can you use a lockpick to lock a door? Is that a thing? I've never actually considered. I don't think that's how lockpicks work. The way a lockpick works is that you pick at the... Oh, no, yeah, it works that way. It still functions like a key. I'm stupid.
So we could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie.
If I remember correctly,
That's true.
That's right.
Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves.
I knew it.
He's clearly suspicious.
It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. Kokichi's lockpicking. I don't know, there's something a bit more convenient than I'm thinking of. I think we finished investigating everything for now.
Got a minute?
Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up.
you're right.
You're right. First, we should investigate the ultimate anthropologist lab. We may find a clue related to the katana.
That's true.
That's true. We need to check if the katana really did come from that place.
Is something wrong, Bucky?
By the way,
It just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner?
Bucky, don't act like you don't like it. I've won you over, haven't I? That's not what Shuichi sounds like.
sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. It's not like I like you or anything. Tsun tsun. Daddy daddy.
It's not as if I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me. Sylveon ships it. Hector's only seen some of Danganronpa 1, but some other stuff. Like Monokuma not liking... I don't remember if that's ever happened in a game I've played. Maybe it only happens in this game or the anime. Not liking... Well, I mean, with the trailers we've seen so far, how could you not like Sonic the Hedgehog? Alright, I'm just gonna say what I think is so obvious here. The katana has the gold flakes, so clearly the katana smashed into the door lock to lock it. And the reason that it's inside the body is so that it can swing back and forth and go like whoop, poof, and then lock the door. And the reason that all the bodies are hanging upside down is to distract us from the fact that this one is specifically hanging upside down to lock the door. So, yeah. That's just a head. It's just a head canon that Monokuma doesn't like Sonic the Hedgehog. I bet it's canon. No way, it's not. Maybe there's evidence on the other side here. Oh. Nope. I could have sworn that there might have been something on the other side. Not even friends. He's got friends on the other side. I'm surprised this never did anything. Oh, you know what? I bet this opens. I bet this opens after the trial and reveals more area. Probably stairs. Yeah. Yeah. What is actually canon? You only know canon in D. Dun, 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 dun. No. No. No Pachelbel's canon. You ever heard of the 4-chord song? How certain songs are pretty much the same. They all recycle the same 4 chords. And it usually goes like da 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 in that order over and over again. You'd be surprised how many songs follow that progression. But apparently Pachelbel's canon does that too and predates all of them. It's perfect for drawing aprons. That's a different canon. You gotta go travel all the way to London for that one. The sun and the moon. If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from... Well, there's the sheath. Yeah, it's not in here. Where's Korekio? Were you not going here? We're saying the sword with the wax figure is used to lock the door, or just the wax figure? Well, I'm guessing the sword, it doesn't make sense with how the figure is oriented. Because if the figure swung into the door from that angle, the sword would be nowhere near the lock, but the gold is there. I don't know, maybe it swung around. Maybe, I have no idea. Maybe that's a red herring too. Double red herrings. We're getting deep here. How deep does the rabbit hole go? First, we should confirm whether the katana used in the murder really came from here.
By the way,
Still, there's tons of weird looking stuff in this place. I thought it was all a bunch of useless junk at first, but I guess not.
sure.
Sorry.
Whatever.
Don't mind me. Oh. Oh, did we find something that bothers Maki for once? That's adorable. She doesn't like the occult either. Aww. Don't worry, Maki. I won't tell. Dislikes Winter Lake Shores. It is such a weird like and dislike. Too many red herrings. They must be schooling. Anybody going fishing? It's just the sheath. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath.
Okay.
Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it.
That's true.
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? That is his research lab after all.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have gone to the same with... Anyone could have done the same with my lab, too. I'm surprised Angie wasn't just, like, shot with a gun from Maki's lab. We did leave it wide open. Oh, hi, Kokichi. Oh, what are you guys doing here?
Ew.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here? And what are you doing here? I asked you first. No, yep, well, technically yes, but I got you there. Shut up. Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I suggest that is your signature look.
Anyway,
No, only when she's dealing with you, Kokichi, which is why you always see her wear it. She's disgusted by your presence. Get out of here. Save? What? Why? It's Yusuke's mask. Oh, the fox masks behind there? It's a traditional Japanese thing. I actually got a paper one of those off Amazon. You can buy them real cheap, like $5. If you ever need to cosplay Yusuke Kitagawa, yeah, easy. Anyway, I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it.
Huh?
Something for the seance?
yeah.
Yeah, that white sheet over there. There's no way you need that. It was all nice and folded up. You clearly were intending on taking it. We brought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too. Huh. Wasn't just for preservation, huh? I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet? Because it's a magic trick! That's why you also need Himiko. It's magic. Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
So that means...
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on this seance before I got the sheet.
Huh?
Dog statue. Yeah, the caged child, whatever that is. Supposedly an ancient artifact that Korakio was all talking about. He was all over it, talking about it when we first entered this room. Somehow it was used in an ancient culture to conduct seances, talk to the dead, that stuff. We're using it right now to contact Angie, I guess. Yeah? Yeah, magic. Study. So, let's see. Ancient Japanese history, based on real battles that occurred in actual Japanese history. So we got this giant enemy crab. You attack its weak spot for massive damage. What was the name of that game again? I hope... That game never really caught on. Genji, Days of the Blade, that was it. I remember now. It never really did get popular, did it? It's just a meme now. Kokichi took a look around and... I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Yep. It says Cage Dog Village right here on the cover. So this must be it. Let's see. What does it say about the Caged Child Seance? Kokichi flips through the old book he picked up.
Oh, is it this page? It's hard to read, but I can see the caged child is mentioned here. Oh? Wow. Kokichi, you read Japanese? I can kind of make out some letters. They're kanji, but they're very fancy calligraphy. Chicken scratches. If they're chicken scratches, I should really be able to know this. What do you think, Viv? Are they actually... Is it actually Japanese writing, or is it just scribbles? Yeah, Kiyo's drawing the same magic circle as the one in the picture. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the caged child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, and a dark place with no light.
If I remember correctly.
Just like Kiyo said. Crabzilla, giant enemy crab. Maybe he should have used the Necronomicon instead. Just bring Angie back, then... If we brought Angie back, would we even have to have a trial? First, draw the magic circle, pass down from the caged dog village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and rest their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterward, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. We're not gonna have a double murder, are we? Oh no, we're gonna do a thing where he conducts the seance, we cover the white sheet, and we take it off and he's dead. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage.
I see.
Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations. The dog god? Dog dang it. Do you mean the wooden dog statue?
Yeah.
When preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. Hold on, I'll be right back. Just need to do a thing. Okay, I'm back. I have chicken nuggets. Don't worry where they came from. How's everybody doing? We now return to our regularly scheduled Danganronpa. What did I miss? Hey, who's been dabbing? Why are you dabbing? Stop that. Stop it. Hector just noticed the secret Monokuma. Secret Monokuma watching in the stream. I don't know what you're talking about. He's not in the lower right corner. Totally. You doing good? Okay. All right. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing in a corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the caged child song. It's not the song from Ultra Despair Girls, is it? After the song, ask, "Is the caged child?" Then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit. And that's all it says. What? Kokichi? Kiyo will? That's creepy. He's gonna be possessed. This is just Ace Attorney. He's gonna summon a spirit. Oh no. He's not gonna accidentally summon Mia and then take on her properties, is he? Huh. That sounds complicated.
But
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it works or not, Kiyo has been wanting to conduct the seance for a while. He just wanted an excuse. I just had a thought. What if Korikyo killed someone in order to do a seance? That would be super messed up. I hope he didn't do it. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of those copies, I have already memorized it. But I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate.
right?
Oh yeah! He said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct the seance without it. But is it even possible? Contacting Angie's ghost? If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shuichi? Huh?
Well, you know.
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
See?
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet.
That's true.
I don't want to... Oh, well, you know, I guess I don't want to miss a second occult ritual today. The supernatural. Why kill the seance when there are so many dead people?
You wanted to make sure they were actually dead. They had to be fresh. He had to do it himself. Oh. Maybe it's better if you join them.
Huh?
You think so?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. Seances. But whether you believe it or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. As a detective, huh?
Okay.
Yeah. I think you're right. Now you're talking.
All right.
Well, I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, we're in the middle one. Alright, I guess I'll see you guys later. Am I really gonna watch this? I gotta. I'm hoping it actually happens. Danganronpa. We've gone with the technological. Going with the supernatural is the only way this game can one-up itself. Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play, then left the room. Cage Child has been added to the bullet section. It's a Occult ritual. That sounds delicious. Let's get some. Yogurt drink. Who here has never had a Occult? Just curious. It's a delicious little sugary yogurt drink. It's not really yogurt, but they call it yogurt. It's all the rage in Asia. You can get them at any market. They're so good. I used to freeze them and just eat them like little popsicles as a kid.
Hey,
You can deal with the seance. I'll head back to the crime scene to re-examine the clues. Hector just remembered something about Yakuza that I should know is a meme that everyone knows. But if I know it, then... If everyone knows it, then I know it, which means you don't have to tell me. Okay, what is it? Besides the Majima Everywhere system. Besides picking up a phone dramatically. Besides Mr. Shakedown. Door to hallway. Back door. Go to the back door. Oh no, yeah, I mentioned I was kind of alluding to that earlier. Kazuma Kiryu has never killed a man. He doesn't kill people, you know, just fake blood and rubber bullets. They're just unconscious. He gets BB guns, and then he gets real guns. Don't worry, they're just rubber bullets. It's fine. Nope, no way. Just like Angie's actually arrived right now. Totally.
Hello.
So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in this seance as well, Shuichi. You are most welcome to join us. Is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join. Well, why didn't you tell me to be one of the 5? You don't trust me?
Oh, man.
Aw, man! What a shame! Ren Tezuka, Kai? Thanks for the follow. Oh, Tezuka 1. Got it. Oh wait, that's a name from some anime. Why didn't that make a sound? Did I miss it? Should have made a sound. I'm just insane. Welcome to the chicken coop. Oh man, what a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out. Me? Kicking out Kibo just because you want Shuichi in. Why me? Hoi hoi. I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while.
Listen up.
Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice. Hey, don't knock it till you try it. I'm kidding. I don't actually eat that. That's disgusting. There's like a reason that tastes weird. The toothpaste minty flavor actually messes with your taste buds in a way that makes orange juice disgusting. It's like science of some sort. To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo. No, I'm sure that it's a valid reason. They just think that he might not be human enough for the ritual to count.
Why you?
Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come. That's why we're apologizing.
Do not
No
mock
one's
me.
apologized yet.
Oh,
Fine, our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us. Oh, no. He shoots a different kind of beam. What?
How rude!
How would I do that? How rude.
Stop it.
Hector agrees, just not that aggressively. Not that robophobically. Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine. But I won't forget this betrayal, Shuichi. What did I do?
So then,
You know exactly what you did, Shuichi. You just shouldn't have never come here. It's real Japanese magic. From real Japanese history. Giant enemy crab. So, now Shuichi has joined us. First, some warnings.
do you understand?
Make sure that you don't eat 30 minutes before the seance, or else you might get a cramp. Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped upon. That is very meticulously drawn. It's like perfect. You drew this magic circle with salt? How did you get that much salt? Oh, you know, it's the dried tears of people who are disappointed that this person isn't streaming Fortnite right now. Whack.
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well then.
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. You know, who's watched Mob Psycho 100? Yeah, this better be purifying salt and not just table salt. Like that dude. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse. Got it.
Okay.
I'll be careful. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture. You practice this, don't you? In your sleep. It's so perfect. Sylveon watched it. So did Rin Tezuka. All right. I need to watch season 2, and also season 2 of One Punch Man. I'm behind. I'm so behind. Anime night. Let's do it.
Do not worry.
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Photographic memory? Wow, where was that in the other trials, man? Could have seen everything. Of course, I also have the Caged Child song memorized. You must do the same. Oh, nobody told me I had to do homework.
Do you understand?
Season 2 of Mob is good. Ooh. Alright, anime night, let's go. We also need to finish the Danganronpa 3 anime. I'm actually getting dangerously close to the second half of this game, so like if it starts tying back into the anime in some way that I don't know yet, then I'll be sorry. So we should just finish the anime just in case. I've copied the words to the song down here. Got it memorized? Please commit it to memory. Yeah. Maybe we should actually check if it's perfect. Or else bad things may happen. Uh-oh. At least one at long last, young guard dog and little last girl sealed within an iron cage. Everyone else has already memorized it here. After all, you'll be unable to read in the dark.
Huh?
We have to memorize the lyrics now?
Oh.
You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here's the melody. Oh, we're gonna sing now. Oh, I was looking forward to have Kyo sing. I listened to Kyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and the lyrics. You can't just steal Axel's lines like that. Well, you see, the funny thing is, Got It Memorized was originally committed to memory in the Japanese dialogue. They just translated it that way so that it would sound less formal and more like Axel. I think it paid off. That was it's a very iconic line. Got it memorized? Sure do.
Okay.
All right, I think I got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate defective. I mean detective. Oh, sorry, did I slip? Well then, let us begin the ritual right away. This is an Ace Attorney. Nobody has a kick me sign strapped to the main character's back.
How exciting!
Made a lot of people like him. He's pretty good. Yay! We finally get to see Angie. Or hear her. Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. Oh? You weren't gonna do it yourself? I was looking forward to that as well. I'm disappointed. And I guess I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in. Tenko gonna get jealous.
No.
No, I'll do it. I realize what she's doing right now. She wants Angie to be. She wants Himiko to want her, so she wants Angie's body, Angie's soul to be in her body. I see. It's all part of the plan. You clearly killed Angie to make this happen. I hope that's not the case. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's right.
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then
Yeah?
I'll be the spirit medium. Yes, of course, yeah. That way, you can say goodbye to her. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
Please.
Please.
Tenko. Oh, that was actually more sincere and heartfelt than I was giving her credit for. I feel a little bit bad now.
By the way.
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So, if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. I mean, laughing makes you feel better too.
Damn it!
And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up.
Yes.
Emotions. Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko.
I'm speechless.
Tenko can really be profound when she wants to be. Gosh, dang.
Sylvian loves this quote.
I feel like you could definitely use this in your everyday life. Emotions aren't something to be ashamed of. Don't keep them bottled up. Even if it feels like you might be, being a burden on people, you're not. I promise you that. Emotions are what make people human. It's what makes people empathize. It's what makes you, you. So embrace yourself. Embrace your emotions. But also literally give yourself a hug. You deserve it. I don't know, I'm sorry for being sappy. I don't usually do that. Hector's got nothing to say. It actually kind of helps Sylvian. Right? It's actually really good advice. I like that. I think he was trained too much. You're probably right. It seems like the two of them made up. That's good.
So then...
So, now that we decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin.
Yes.
All right, Himiko. I'll see you later.
What if the thing I said happens? What if she dies under the sheet? Oh no, I shouldn't have said anything. What's up, Opes? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're about to perform a seance to contact a dead body. Isn't it exciting? Let's go. Back to the murder case. Opes is ready for the voice
I
acting.
would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle.
Sorry, apparently the game's gonna do it for me for a bit.
Please be sure to walk on the path so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle.
Tenko even know what a turtle does? Or is?
Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
Ah, where did you get that? Is that... Hopefully that's not the stone that said horsey.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
That's wrong.
I could just interrupt the seance.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's silly.
Like this?
Oh,
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
or what?
Piece of cake. I have 5-star flexibility.
Oh, it feels like there's a lot of things that can go wrong here. If you step on the salt, or if she moves, maybe she won't survive. Maybe she'll die. I don't know why I'm expecting her to die so badly. It just doesn't. This is a bad omen. Monophanie's puke was green earlier. Oh.
So then,
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
let's see.
First, we must place this iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi. And please keep in mind, Ichi, walk carefully, Ichi, as to not disturb the magic circle, Ichi.
Yeah.
Okay, you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong. Whoa. Don't step on the salt.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
Immediate regret.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
No, do it, please.
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Oh, God. Just drop it on her head? Ah!
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
Question, why didn't we just have Gon to do that?
I shall take that role.
You could have done it with one hand tied behind his back. Could have done it with one finger.
All right. Everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
I got a real bad feeling about this. Tenko, please be okay.
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
The god dog. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Himiko stepped on the salt. It might be messed up now.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Where's Gon? I thought he was involved. I guess not.
Holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
Wow. That's like a person. I should compare that against all the people in all these people's profiles. That's definitely more than Himiko. Oh, no, this is definitely a bad sign. The fact that there's something heavy on top of it makes it even more mysterious if she dies.
I'm totally wiped.
Kibo could probably do it. He's a robot.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
Yeah, I've heard it before, Himiko. Yeah, you're not gonna use your magic.
It's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Yeah, but it's also old, so maybe the statue might break through it. Oh.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
I'm crossing my fingers. Everyone do the same.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it.
Himiko.
So then,
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it!
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over.
And this is how she dies. Ah!
Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance.
well,
I'm stressing out. Oh, I'm stressing out so bad.
The rest of us shall move on to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing.
Oh, no wonder there needs to be 5 of us. We each stood in a different corner. What if this room wasn't square though? Oh wow.
Now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles.
Ichi.
Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Right, I was gonna say, aren't we in that room with the missing floorboards? She's like the most likely person to fall through too.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
It's okay, Himiko, just don't move, you won't fall. What if like everybody dies?
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie. Then I'll blow out the candle now.
This is such a bad sign. I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner. Then began the singing.
At last, at long last.
Kyo led us all in the Caged Child song.
Young
Cool.
dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one?
What? What? Somebody fall right now? Uh-oh.
Will the guard
What?
dog run far
Wait.
away? Or did it eat the little girl?
No one gonna acknowledge that? Oh, did Tenko fall through? Yeah, because I still hear everybody's voice in the song.
At last, at long last.
Reach out and touch Wraith. We finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that?
Say,
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga? He began calling. Now, if the medium answers.
say,
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga? What's going on?
say.
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga?
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
Hold on.
Himiko, I was very clear that you were not to speak, yes? But something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed?
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh?
What? Is that okay?
Well,
Just for now. Oh! Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. It's gonna be a big old hole in the center, I bet. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. Well, the setup is still there. Unless a hole specifically opened up under her? Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail?
that cannot
That
be.
shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there? Tenko?
I see, yes.
Ah, I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. She follows orders well, but how about we let her out for now? Oh no, she's gone for sure.
Hold on.
Wait, dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Man.
Seeing as though this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever. Oh, really? Dark arts, dark schmarts. Just like setting up, Hyo instructed us how to clean everything up. We were careful to remove everything exactly in the order Kiro directed.
Now,
I will remove
the sheet.
the sheet. Oh. She's right there. Wait.
Oh?
I see pink.
Perhaps.
But that didn't sound like stabbing or anything. What happened? You dropped right to the miss. Why was I right? Oh. Himiko ran towards the cage at a sprint. Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and... Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and... All by herself? What? Again? This is just like the frickin' other third cases of the games. The third case is always a double murder, huh? Tradition, huh?
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monophanie's green puke was predicting this tragedy. Ew.
Ah!
Oh. Ew. The puke's color is normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
For now.
Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. Son of a... why didn't I hang out with Tenko more? The second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running. Oh.
What?
I knew that the whole Tenko Himiko thing couldn't have lasted as a running gag in this game, but Tenko didn't deserve this. For once, she was actually going to be like... For once, she was actually going to be what Himiko wanted. Someone else. Tenko? Seriously? What is this? How did this happen?
How this
Tenko,
happen?
Gontano, so sorry. Gontano could protect you. Huh.
Got a minute?
Shuichi, explain the situation. I'll try. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know. What's happening? Someone wanted Angie dead in every way. Couldn't even let her come back. At least we know who isn't the culprit. Still could have done it. Still could have done it. Either... Okay, let me see. Either Angie's killer didn't want Angie to speak out, so they stopped the seance by killing Tenko. Or like maybe it's some sort of like Tenko had this grand plan to get Angie to be her, and then somebody just happened to not want that to happen. I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now you should maybe start the investigation right away.
Say,
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes?
huh?
Yeah, the rules are different every game.
If so...
What happens in the event that there are two murders by two people? What if there are two blackened? Will we need to find them both at the class trial?
That's right.
Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario?
Yeah?
What would happen? Monodam, what would happen? Not even they know. What would happen? You just gotta cross-check the other games. Oh, wait. The other games have inconsistent rules for this. And I'm sure this game will have a completely different rule again. Get ManokAdobo to decide. He'll just make up a rule. Too bad he's catatonic. Or baritonic.
Why do you look so lost too, Monotam? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy.
I never expected something like this to happen. That's right. Let the original Monokuma handle this. He's the only one qualified. I don't know what to do. Really, I don't know. No, man. They're all disorganized.
If you can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate.
Father!
Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
No way!
After you stage the frickin' coup? No way.
Have you already forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us.
Or is he? Oh, no, wait, he's still not. Oh. How's it going, Monokuma? You getting some Rogaine for that hair loss? It's fine. We won't tell anybody.
It's all our fault that Daddy ended up like that.
The rules always change. What happened to him? Well, you see, after being betrayed by his own kids, Monokuma couldn't bear the thought of being old and replaced. So he just started having a midlife crisis and became bald. Started balding, at least. And here we see him now. He hasn't spoken a word since that happened.
Huh? It's all your fault, Monophony.
Daddy!
Daddy, help! We don't know what to do on our own. We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal.
No, this isn't Pokemon, the first movie. That alone won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right!
That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love.
I can't deny it.
You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodam.
Rude!
Daddy, I love you, so please go back to normal.
Father!
I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart. Ah, you're making me blush.
He was fine the whole time. Of course. Wait a minute.
Here I am!
There was another one. That's why. It was just an old Monokuma that they had.
I'm back. Were you good while I was away?
It was a fake. Or an old one. Hey!
Much, my adorable darling
Wait.
cousin.
You're licking your clone. Wait a minute, that's not your cub. I still don't know why Monophony is licking back. You know, she just really likes it.
With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation.
That's where you were this whole time?
Oh, that tickles! Father's intense love is getting me all soaked.
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing! This better not awaken anything in me.
Well, I know, you know, considering that you're looking back, I think it's already too late. Mono, damn. No, I love his protests.
Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax.
Who said you could go on vacation? You didn't warn us.
To tell you the truth,
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation.
That's not true. I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
But I was able to do it.
satisfied with this?
The secret is to just leave whenever you get permission or not.
That's grounds for firing.
Wait. So then, who's this Baldy then?
I like how you're even licking it.
Yeah?
Monokuma is the head, though? He's the head of the company? That's why he's able to leave. Why does Monokuma always have these versions of himself? They keep doing weird shit with him. Because that's how he rolls. It's how you define yourself as a mascot.
Oh, just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone. Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here.
Why?
Huh? I thought you were supposed to be relaxed.
Oh my god, it actually leaves.
Huh?
What does that mean? Who controlled that? Nah, it's just multiple Monokumas, as always. He's just messing with us.
Now that that nuisance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again?
Yeah?
Huh, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are two blackened candidates?
What even though?
Answer that.
Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served.
Huh?
First come, first served.
Hey,
The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target. In other words, if the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted the kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim.
Now then,
Oh, I'll add this to the school regulations so you can review it later.
go ahead.
If there's another double murder. I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. Monokuma file 3 has been updated.
Father!
Boy, everything is going so smoothly now that Father is running things again. And don't you forget it! That's so messed up. That is totally not how it worked in the other games. Let's see. Danganronpa 1, Celeste killed Hifumi, who killed Tataka. So, that in that case it was Celeste because she like proxy killed. Second game, it was what was the double murder? That was just a straight up double murder. So that isn't really the same thing. Yeah, it's basically just the same person killing 2 people. So that's not really a different rule. Here, I don't know. I don't know what the case. I don't know what's actually happened. Leaders gotta be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst. Daddy, you're glowing. You're glowing like a lamp. There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go. But then you just die because Monodam kills each and every one of you. He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go.
How nice!
That's why he's so amazing. Please lick me some more, Daddy. I've never thought I would ever say that on my stream.
So long. Farewell.
Well then. That rule is probably important, yes. Did he mention a killing limit? I don't think so, not this time. He usually only says that once a multiple victim trial actually happens. So that's also interesting. Just kill everybody, then you'll get away with it. Sorry, Monodam. Looks like your coup has failed. Stop the coup now! So to make sense of all that,
Listen closely.
if both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
But we don't even know if there's a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
True. We should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
How exciting!
Ah ha ha! Finally things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
Piece of shit.
You fucking psycho!
Shuichi!
Shuichi, this is bad. Huh? This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
But you know,
So this is where you need to step up.
listen up.
Listen, Shuichi. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
This is no time for generic motivational speech. We need to know how to help us for ourselves right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright. Then let's check the Monokuma file first. Yeah, the limit was 2 in the first 2 games. The victim is Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. The body was found in the middle of empty room on the 4th floor. Time of death is approximately 11 a.m. That's now, huh? The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. A stab wound? Again? Wonder if that's on purpose. Let me think. We should examine the dog statue. Maybe there was a trick blade hidden inside it that stabs the victim. A stab wound on her neck? The same as Angie's cause of death. Something Sherlock Holmes, impossible, improbable. Yeah, well, Kaito didn't really quote him exactly as he should have. Make the impossible impossible, probable. Once you've eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. It doesn't look like it's a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse?
Jeez.
God, not again. Curse! Oh, the occult.
Hey!
Occult things are happening again. Kaito just a little crybaby. Except the hub Maki. I'm jealous.
What? Curse! Kaito, calm down.
She blushy. Sylvia ships it. No, Shuichi though. Kaito, calm down. That's my waifu.
No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
Oh.
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
You're not in a position to make that threat, Maki. What? Susato, toss! A dull sound reverberated to the room. A third body has been discovered. Oh, he's bleeding.
Are you okay? My bad.
My bad, Shuichi. I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. Oh, that's okay, man. You shouldn't have picked Maki as your hug. Just go. You should have hugged Gonta or something. He would have returned the favor. Definitely somebody in the room killed her. No one outside could kill her like that, unless like the culprit is whoever put a knife inside of the dog statue. Assuming there was a knife or sword in there, we still don't know. She smack. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll. Do you want to get smacked again? Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
That's correct.
True. We haven't had time to mourn Tenko's death, as our own lives are at risk.
This is...
That's true, but Angie, and then Tenko.
What? Angie. Anna. Still can't hear, but you're lurking. Oh, thanks for the bits. Don't do that. Alright, giving those back next time you come into the chat.
And to think, earlier, I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
How can this be?
She still could have done it. It all Gonta's fault. Gonta failed to protect friends again. I need to take another look at where Tenko's body, but I noticed that the floor looked like it had like a trap door or something. Gonta fail. Gonta failure. No, Gonta, it's fine. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone is panicking. What I'm wondering is, if there's a trap door, then how could something coming out from the bottom create a wound in the back of Tenko's head? Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone is panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder, because I'm a detective. Investigation resume, I guess.
Well,
I can't deny it.
Hector assumes someone came in through there. I don't... Was the hole big enough? And if so, how would Tenko not notice somebody coming through if it was right under her? There wasn't much room to move around there. I guess if it was dark, then you wouldn't have noticed, but still. It's too dark in here. We can't investigate, even if we wanted to.
Got it.
Go to bring candles from other room to make this room bright, okay?
No.
No, that won't be necessary. Activating flashlight mode.
Ah,
Yeah! That's not necessary at all! Huh? Why?
listen up!
Show him, Kibo! Show him your new power! Did you install something into him? Was that the maintenance? New power? Oh, snap.
His eyes
Whoa! Maybe he's a remembering flashback light.
I, Mew Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
It's so bright. You guys don't even know my monitor is really... I have a really bright monitor, so this is actually blinding me. I need to...
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Profound.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
That's a musical reference, but also a JoJo reference. He's powering up. Super Saiyan, laser beam. Kureji Diamondo. Yeah, that was actually a reference in the first game. Mondo from the first game, his brother's name was Daya. And they ran the crazy diamond gang. Kureji Diamondo. Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something. Yeah, have him turn into a bike so I can ride him.
it's okay.
That kind of came out wrong. But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Kibo's flashlight has been added. Why is that evidence? I'm scared. This only became relevant now. Why is it evidence? That must mean it was involved somehow in the previous murder or this one? How you doing, Kibo? You holding up good? Your battery's not about to run out?
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all. Did Mio tell you to say that?
Oh, man.
Diamondo. You never noticed? I noticed. Transformer, blah, blah, blah. This investigation is over and shut. Don't, that's not. That implies Mio boxing glove. And it's all thanks to me for giving Kibo his new function. Now then. Wow. I'm not even gonna say that. Her killer is obviously... Put that back. Jesus Christ, two in the same... And you know what? I'm also getting the boxing glove out. Jeez. One of you stupid assholes who signed up to do this bullshit seance in the first place.
No.
No. Not necessarily. Huh? Seriously? The seance was clearly set up to lure her in and kill her. How can someone who wasn't in the room kill her? Someone could have entered the room or set up a trap. One of those.
Could it be...
So you believe that Tenko was killed during the seance?
Fucking moron!
There's no other possibility, shit for brains. God, you don't even know that. Yeah, no. Again, always a bad idea to talk to Miyu. Always. Okay, maybe not always, but this is a sensitive time for Shuichi. It's true that Tenko was alive before the seance began. Or maybe she was already possessed by Angie. Maybe they performed the ritual earlier. This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Tenko answered Kyo, so that at that point, she was most certainly alive. But when the candles were relit, she had already been killed. Oh, now we can actually see it closely. Oh, yeah, that is a huge trapdoor. So what did they do? Like, come out and then reach around her and slash the back of her neck and then drop down through? The stone is perturbed. This damn agent says, Miyu, best girl. She's just not the nicest. He'd already been killed. Himiko looks dead. Dead inside. Basically, both of the girls she loved were just killed at this time. At once. Oh no. No one to fall back on. That means she was killed in the dark. I'm positive. What time exactly was Tenko killed after the candles were blown out? That may be an important point of this case. 11? Is it not 11 right now? I wish there was a way to check. Did I talk to Korekyo? I totally lost track of myself.
That cannot be.
Why? Why did this?
I knew it.
Yeah, Kyo, I know the murder was pretty shocking.
But of course.
But of course, I am shocked about that as well. But why did the seance fail? We performed all of the steps flawlessly. He seems more concerned by that than the murder. Maybe it worked, but she just got killed. Told her. I didn't doubt it. I just wanted to make double sure. I saw the hole in the ground. I just wanted to look at it more closely. He seems more concerned by that than the murder.
Ah, yes.
Oh, if we perform the caged child again and summon Tenko's spirit this time.
This is stupid.
Cut the crap. Just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Shuichi were present, right? Did you get killed during the seance?
I see, yes.
True. It may be best to move past what happened to know why the seance failed.
Is that so?
Whatever. Just hurry up. It must have been someone strong to lift Tenko. They would have been lifting the cage and dog statue too? It looks like the hole and the plank are small enough, considering that only is lifting her body. It's not like it's the entire floor behind the below the dog statue. It's just enough to squeeze in with Tenko underneath the sheet. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle so her head touched the marker stone. Then Shuichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenkoichi. And after that, I placed the white cloth over the cage. Then all four of us placed the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. You don't, they would have knocked it over? No, the plank can fit inside, totally. You don't understand, the plank was under the cage when we turned the lights back on. You know, it's small enough. I don't see where you're getting that. They had to lift everything else. Afterwards, we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Shuichi blew out the candles.
Yes.
Finally, we all sang the cage child song. The seance should have been complete, but... now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. Oh. It is a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps. That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
What do you mean?
And then what happened?
Yes.
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all four of us removed the dog god statue. Next, I took off the white cloth, and then... Yumiko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it... Whoever was under lifted the plank, which on top of the plank was the cage and the statue. The plank is small enough that it fits under the whole setup, I think. That's what I'm saying. Then it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed. During the seance.
No.
But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was in the cage, yes? Then was she killed? When was she killed?
Well, that's...
Yes, that is a problem.
I see, yes.
There is another problem.
How?
And that is, why ever did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out. Let it go, man! That's not important. For all you know, it succeeded, and then she died while she was possessed.
Perhaps.
Figure that out, how the spirit world works. Maybe someone moved from their corner? Did someone else sneak in here?
What's the point?
Obviously, since the seance was clearly a sham. What was the thunk sound? I would think the sound of the plank moving in the first place. Like the way that I forget if it was just me telling people how these castles worked, or the game actually mentioning it. But the wood paneling is just friction fit. There's no glue or whatever, so you could knock it out from the bottom, and that would make a sound. Maki was never one to pull her punches. Sound during seance has been added. I don't know. If it's important that the person who plopped out the plank from the bottom was able to see somehow, would they really need it to have? If they were able to see, that immediately puts suspicion on Kibo because he has a flashlight. Or maybe night vision.
Why?
First Angie, then Tenko.
How can this be?
Gonta's so ashamed. Why Gonta no could protect friends? Don't beat yourself up over it, man. Maybe it's the plank moving back into place. The plank is clearly still out of place.
Hey!
Himiko, hey! Himiko, be strong, Himiko.
Wait,
Gonta, if you shake Himiko that much, she's gonna break.
With your strength, absolutely. Now, if they did need to move the entire setup, then Gonta would be a suspect, yes. But she's not talking. It's like Himiko not even here.
like I thought.
She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her be for now.
Okay. Himiko. It's okay. She deserves all the pets. Can we do that? You rule out Kibo because you would have seen the light. We don't know how thick the sheet is. I could see the game saying like the sheet was so thick that not even light escapes, but I actually doubt it. It's a white sheet, so it probably would have shined through. What if he turned off his lights? I was just saying that because it needed to have been somebody who was able to see, unless they got some night vision goggles, or unless he has night vision. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. It doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
Is this...
A hole? Looks like there's still space under here. Looks like there's space under here too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. It looks like something dropped down here. What? Something dropped down there? Metal Gear.
Wait a minute.
After we check everything everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves?
Okay.
Right. Let's do it. Oh no, please check now. Whoever killed her might still be there. White cloth. It's the white sheet we used for the seance. This was placed on top of the cage. Kyo was the one who removed it. Folded it very nice. No, actually, no. I thought it was folded all nice like the first time we saw it. This cloth is pretty thick. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque. And on the back... Look, there's a blood stain on it, right around the middle of the sheet. Oh, but there's no hole in it. Okay, so I guess that rules out the dog statue having a hidden knife or something. A thick sheet, huh? But no hole in the fabric. Oh, look, even Shuichi had the same idea as I did. Which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through this cloth.
Okay.
She was stabbed while underneath the cloth. White sheet has been added. Bullet. Getting all the bullets. We're gonna have a full cylinder. Way too many bullets. Sometimes I wish we didn't get so many, or else I would have less to choose from. It's the wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the Dog God. The Doggone it. The Dog God. What, Amaterasu? This is just Okami. During the seance, the wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took us 4 of us to remove it. 6 shots. More than enough to kill anything that moves. It took 4 of us to remove it. This wooden statue is pretty heavy.
If I remember
Kyo said it was around 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls. So light. What do you know about girls? Have you ever touched a woman besides your mother? What? Well, I mean, kinda. No. I'm kidding. Anyway, it wasn't very funny, Maki. Holy shit.
Is this...
If this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily. Yeah,
okay.
You're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. Maki sure has a certain sense of humor. She's like me. The jokes come out so dry, everyone thinks you're just serious. Let me check if Shuichi's facts are right. 175 pounds, the weight of 2 girls. Maybe the weight of 2 Ryomas. Yeah. Or maybe the weight of 2 Himikos. Too late for 2 Angies, though. I did the math.
I said things that made Tenko look suspicious. And now this. I'm sorry, Tenko.
Stop it.
Cry later.
What? Because...
Crying won't bring Tenko back. We gotta use the Necronomicon. And if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too.
Okay.
I need to find the truth and pin down the culprit. For Tenko. And all of us.
Oh,
I guess.
you're right. Tenko would want us to figure it out so she'd have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize.
Is there anything? Oh wow. Is the circle ruined because we all came in and stepped around, or was it like that right after the seance? I should have paid more attention. Nothing seems to be on the walls. Just dilapidation. Alright, let's take a look at the body. Or actually the ruined circle. It's the magic circle Kyo drew on the floor. Well, at least it was.
Oh dear.
It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
Well...
Was this drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt.
What?
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
As ridiculous as a seance? Ridiculous? I've performed many successful seances. Why, I've even had spirits enter my butt. Shut up. I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Also, that's weird. Maki really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
But
No BS here. In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Caged Dog Village document.
Hey,
Isn't that right, Kyo? He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. He still can't let go of the fact that the seance failed. There's a word on the left side of the room that you saw? There is a thing here, but it doesn't seem to be a thing. Doesn't seem to be a thing I can examine. It does kind of look like writing, but it's not letting me look at it. Candles hung on the walls. They're the only sort of light in the room. There are no windows in this room, so without the candles, it was pitch black. But how did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? Or maybe it was a suicide. Murder on the Owl Express. I can't check the cage. Okay. Tenko's body. Little rock, marker stone. There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be. Please rest your forehead upon the stone marker that I placed here. It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work? Certainly. It's merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon. Like this? Tenko had her forehead on the rock, hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Marker stone has been added. So what I'm wondering is, I want to know who was the one who suggested we use the middle seance room specifically, because then they know for sure who was. They know. I guess everyone was present when that was said, but it puts suspicion on whoever suggested the middle room, because they know perfectly where Tenko would be during the seance. Crooked floorboard, Tenko's body, marker stone. Here! He's here! Under the floorboards! Ah, this floorboard is loose. And it's the one right under Tenko.
Why?
Why is the floorboard loose?
If I remember correctly,
It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
but
A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose so easily. Then someone must have loosened it on purpose to, come in. Well, that really makes it obvious that it had to have been someone coming in from outside. Or someone jumping in through here, going through the bottom of the floor, and then out through? Tenko's body. Kyo looks like a girl to you. I mean, that's not false. Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath, crashed over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is the stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Oh, wait.
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over.
Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain? Either it might have been a plan to get herself killed, or a suicide, or she really thought that getting stabbed in the neck was part of the seance. Like, oh, this is how Angie died. This grueling pain I feel must be me feeling her pain.
Nope.
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
Huh?
What do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
You were concerned about that, right? With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. You're speaking from experience?
That's obvious.
Of course. Quick deaths are my specialty. Wow. Well then, that makes sense.
By the way,
Wouldn't want Maki to kill me. Or would I? The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. You're right. I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. Tenko's last moments were added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Her blood went all the way back to her, dripped all the way to her mouth, so she was still in the same position, I guess. Or a similar one. Is that it? Oh, now I can examine the cage. This is the cage used in the seance.
is this?
It looks to be about 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage.
Okay.
Big enough for a person to fit inside. Her body is on the plank. Yes. She didn't move far, yeah. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. We were supposed to remove it as well. But Himiko was just so rushed. She was in such an adrenal panic that she was strong enough to move the cage by herself, to move the cage. Like, wow, I didn't imagine that from her. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first. By herself, too. Hey, look at this.
Is this?
Bloodstain on the bottom of the cage. You mean the top of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
That's true.
Yes, I imagine so. This spatter must have been made when she was killed. Yeah, it got on the sheet too. You know what? That makes sense. The sheet was covering the cage, so it had to have gone through it.
What do you mean?
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Okay.
I mean, it's obvious, but it does bear repeating. Anytime that there's something that looks obvious, that with even the possibility of being subverted, they would do well to double check it. I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead. Well, what's that?
Omae wa mo shindeiru.
I was about to actually replace the pronoun and be all proper Japanese grammar. It's like, is it kanojo? Is that the word for she or her?
Kanojo wa mo shindeiru.
Then?
If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain the blood stain, right?
Huh?
No, not macadamia. That's a different anime. Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. What? That's a possibility. Then what? Would it fall under Himiko as the murderer? Iron cage has been added. Huh.
Hey,
Maki, we finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check under the floor.
By the way,
It seems pretty dark down here. What should we use for light? Kibo, get down here, baby.
That's true.
Boy. I was gonna say get down here, baby. Let's bring a candle. With Kibo's light from up here, that should be fine.
okay.
Then, I'll go get a candle. Remove that floorboard so we can get down. You bring a light? I'm sorry, Shuichi doesn't smoke. Or does he? Okay, got it. What if Maki did it? That would be, she is the ultimate assassin. The ultimate sneaky sneak. I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor. Whoa, this area is spacious. No, yeah, anyone could totally fit down here. Huh, okay. Well, looks like we got a Teru situation over here. Oh yeah, it was a dark room under the floorboards. This is the same thing. This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all fours.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues.
Well,
It'd look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place. Yeah. Okay. Something doesn't make sense. The locations of the blood? And here's... Oh, no, the blood is actively dripping. She did just... Oh, look, a sickle. Well, that explains that. Oh, yeah, so you don't even have to go in with her. You can take the sickle, poke it through, and then, like, go like... Like, stab her from below, but from above at the same time. The locations of the blood. Are you saying because of this? Either somehow the plank got flipped around, or as they were drawing the sickle back in, it rubbed against the plank. Cut crosspiece. Oh. Blood dripping from gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood. This is definitely Tenko's. No, yeah, give it a lick first. You'll go all Connor, Detroit Become Human on it. There's a sickle here, and there's blood all over it.
Okay.
The blood on the sickle is fresh. This is it. This is a murder weapon.
is this?
This came from my research lab. It did?
Well...
A sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes, too. How would you hide that under your clothes?
Well...
You're not the Grim Reaper. That's Baroque Van Zeeks, if anything. If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches. It looks bigger than that.
That's right.
I guess it's a tiny sickle. Oh yeah, it looked small because I thought it was... It looked big because I thought it was far away, but it's actually just tiny. And since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself. But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? It must be smaller down here. I guess we are... It is implied we're crawling. No, yeah, it also looked big because I thought we were standing, even though I knew he said we were crawling. Yeah. The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but it couldn't reach her neck?
That's true.
The cage is 3 feet high. If you were to stab it into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's impossible. Then her posture is the question. Hey, if the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
That's true.
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. Or it could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. Sickle under the floor. Yeah, okay. Gross. Interestingly enough, looking at the color of the blood, why is this blood already dry? Like, it must have been from before. When would blood have come out of here before? Unless they tried to do the seance earlier with Angie, and then they did it the same way again? Letter opener sickle. No, not that tiny. Oh no. Well, if it can be that lethal, I'd be weary of Viviana's letter opener katana. Why are there so many blades involved here? Quick question, Viv. Is this proper grammar? Kanojo wa mo... Wait. Yeah. Kanojo wa mo shinderu. She's already dead. There's a blood stain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. But that's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here?
Hey,
Hey, the back of the floorboard has blood on it too. From a prior incident, maybe. You're right. There's a little bit of blood on the underside of the floorboard.
what do you mean?
Did Tenko's blood splatter here when she got killed?
That's true.
I wonder. I can't really be sure yet,
Okay.
but these blood stains here are completely dry. There must be some reason these particular stains are dry. He was old. Don't know. I don't know if there's any other way down other than through that hole. Never mind. There's a big hole. And there's that candle I put. No, yeah. Oh, no, we got to check the other rooms. They clearly dropped in from there. Maybe the sound was someone ripping through these floorboards, coming in through here, and then murdering. Oh boy, oh boy. That answered that immediately. Could this be the case of a fake murder location? I don't know how they could have brought Tenko in here after her being alive after the murder. Unless you mean Angie's death. Yeah, I consider that possibility. She was killed somewhere else. I don't know why you need to, but this does seem to imply it. Look, part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
That's true.
It's near the loose floorboard, and with the portion missing is around the same width too. And from what I can see of it,
That's true.
it wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone with a sickle. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. The question is, why? Another cost piece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall at if this portion is missing.
Then,
So what purpose did this serve? To be able to break out that floorboard. The floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece surrounding it has been cut. If the culprit did all of this, then why? Crosspiece under the floor. Wow. Okay. Cut to get to this floorboard. Is that it? Would we have heard that? The question is, was this pre-cut beforehand? And if so, why is this all haphazard? If they had the tools to cut this, they should have been able to cut this. Either the sound we heard was this breaking, or this being cut, or this being knocked out. One of those three. What if the floorboard was actually switched around? You wouldn't really need to. The thing is, you're trying to like connect it to the fresh blood. But the fresh blood is a different thing entirely. Someone might have been killed the same way, like maybe Angie, with her head facing the other direction. Then the question becomes, why would they have been doing the seance? Some of the blood has been corroded. Some of the wood has been corroded and is broken off, so you can see into the next room.
hey,
This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there was wood along the wall. This part is rotted away. It looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. Oh, that answers that. It hid the dried blood, didn't it? Not really. We can still see the dried blood very clearly. Didn't really hide it at all. But I can get into the next room through here.
that's true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? The culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
No.
True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We did alright because we had a light. Without that, it would be pitch black. That might make it impossible to move around in here.
Nope.
Then they could have used a light, like we're doing right now.
Well,
True. And if the floorboards are tightly put together enough, then we wouldn't really see it, the light from underneath. The sheet might be enough to block that light, that small amount. True. They use the light to move around under the floor? Is that possible? We're doing it right now. Clearly. I think we finished investigating here. What, you don't want to move into the other room?
is that all right?
Either this puts even more suspicion on Kibo, or someone else just brought in a candle like we did. Maki, you want to head back up? Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust. Don't like it. She's a clean assassin. She likes clean murders. After Maki and I crawled out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation.
By the way,
This still doesn't really point to the cause behind either of the murders, though. It implies at least the katana is the murder weapon and the scythe is the murder weapon here. But anybody could have done it. Anybody not in the rooms, I guess. We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise? Huh? What do you mean?
because...
If Angie and Tenko have different killers, then the black end we need to vote for is...
You're right.
the culprit for the first murder. The culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said.
Then...
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's? It might help, at least point to a motive. Da, 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 da. You think what happened is they used the candlelight to move to the victim? From the seance to move to the victim, and then murdered her with the lights off. The candles were lit before and after the seance. That's only really possible if Tenko was killed, like, right when the seance started, so the thunk was a red herring, or sometime after when we were like, hey, why didn't it work? Like way after the thunk. Oh, it could have been way after the thunk. The thunk was them cutting the floorboard, and then way after, but before we lifted up the sheet, it could have been like, yes, of course. But this is bigger than the killing game. For the sake of the two who died, I need to reveal the truth for both of their deaths. Well, I understand why you feel that way. But if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. We don't got much time. We gotta investigate 2 deaths at the same time. Let me just do a quick save, so in case something happens, we don't lose progress. In the last game, my game froze twice on 2 different occasions because it was so buggy. Really wish I would have saved more often. Save. Thanks for the save command, Hector. Oh, this is a thing now, isn't it? Weapons were taken from both Maki and Kyo's rooms. Yes, this is true. Someone trying to put the blame on either of them, maybe? Always ready with the saves. I do call it There's no third murder, is there? When I came to the hallway, a scene more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded. Stop doing this! What? Again? Oh, well, it's Kokichi, so... That's fine. Oh, hi. Why am I not surprised? Oh, yo. Kokichi, this is not the time for the... This is no fun time for your sense of humor, even though I laughed. Okay, I admit that got me. Stop. What are you doing, man? Fake blood. Can't have gotten that from the nurse's office. Why? Why not? This son of a bitch. And I surprise you? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror? Now, I would have celebrated, honestly. Imagine how awkward it would have been if Kokichi is laying on the floor, and all of a sudden everyone's like, "Yeah, oh yeah, Kokichi's dead." Nah. Honestly, I would have been saying, triple murder. Oh no, subverting the limitations of 2. Huh? What are you doing? Someone's going full ham. They're killing everyone. Oh, sorry. I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood. That's dedicate. That's a lie.
Why?
Right? It's either a lie or a very, very big dedication to the joke. I wouldn't put it past him. Someone tied this guy up. He's as dangerous as Nagito. Just keep him tied up. Don't feed him. Okay.
So what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. But then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard. Huh? You stepped through a floorboard?
That's so mean.
Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell really hard.
Got a minute?
If you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything. Cold-hearted. Oh, Maki getting down to business. Oh, sorry. My bad. What? Kokichi, did getting the sense knocked into you make you compliant? I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kind of just stepped through. What bad luck. The ultimate unlucky student. The crosspiece was gone. Does that mean Kokichi is always going to be this way, huh? What, time's up already?
Confidence. Dreams. That's what the killing game is all about.
But we barely did anything. Could have been, that sound could have been Kokichi. Oh yeah, maybe whoever was waiting there and waiting was already there.
Killing game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own two eyes.
Oh boy, baby.
Baseball, soccer, mobile games. They're all nothing compared to the killing game.
Imagine a Danganronpa mobile game, though. It'd be neat. It would be neat. Free times.
The killing game just can't be beat.
Last trial time. Yeet. Absolutely,
Behold,
damn Asian.
Students, the entrance to the trial grounds.
That's the name of a person in the chat, if you were curious. I'm not just calling somebody a damn Asian. I guess time's up.
Go.
We're doing a trial right now? I don't have the time for that. I might have to just leave it here. I'm sorry, but I'm not about to spend 5 more hours to do a trial. As much as I really want to figure out what happened here, like we have the clues. We have the clues as to what occurred during the murders, but we don't know who to point the finger at. Not one bit. We can only guess by motives. And by who wasn't in the room. Aw, man, it's because of you guys. I didn't have enough time to check something. You delayed us. What were you trying to check?
See?
The blood was Kokishi's. Oh, maybe he fell through in the middle room? He was... Well, he wasn't... He was in there... No, this was him investigating after the frickin'... Wait, where was Kokichi after the seance? I don't remember seeing him. Did he fall through the middle? What? Oh no, if that was him, then the blood would have been spilled around the same time as Tenko, so I don't think the blood would be particularly drier. I wanted to research the seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately, I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Kyo perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in the document. Maybe someone rewrote the document. He drew his magic circle the same exact way as in the picture. Not only that, he used the same exact tools too. Nothing suspicious about this whole thing. Well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. Yep, the class trials, so... See, yeah... Kokichi left, the blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Oh, poor baby. Yeah. Bloody Kokichi? Yeah, that's a bullet. Unfortunately, I didn't get to cause it with a bullet. Ah, just kidding. Ah, let's go too. That's apparently important, the fact that he was bloody. I'm pretty sure it's to prove that you could fall in throughout one of the empty rooms. Kokichi said he was investigating an empty room, right? So he fell through in there. So that's how the killer probably got in.
That's true.
Yeah, okay. Is Maki nervous? I see. So even she gets nervous sometimes.
Do you want to die?
What are you staring at? Do you want to die? The more you say that, the less I take it seriously. Girl, don't even play. You know, you're cute when you're threatening me. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. So I guess that's it then. That's all the time we get before we gotta do the class trial. Okay, let me just save it. Do I have theories? I have theories. But I can only really guess based on motive, huh? Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking whoever killed Angie was somebody from the student council, because that would make that much easier to get into the room. So that would be either, let me actually look at the list of people. That would be either Gonta or Kibo or Himiko or Tenko or Tsumugi. Yeah, that's it. After earning their trust, they were probably afraid that Angie would spill the beans. So then they silenced Tenko as well. That's the obvious thing. Another, like, less obvious thing, which I would not put it past Danganronpa to do, would be like, oh, it was Tenko that did it, and the person who killed Tenko in order to be like, haha, I'll steal the murder, and then I'll get to leave. And then Monokuma's like, nope, that's not how it works. Or maybe they're just trying to cause chaos. Kokichi? I don't know. Alright, well, I've made theories, I have thoughts. These thoughts are just floating in my mind, but once again, as always, this is a blind run of the game, my first time playing this game. So if I happen to be right about a theory, please do not confirm or deny. Just let me have my thoughts. I just like to think the craziest things possible and hope that they happen. And then I get pleasantly surprised when the game does even crazier things. So yeah, very strange. It will all make sense in due time. And Kaido's just left. He's gone. The occult! I can't handle it! But anyway, I gotta end the stream tonight. We'll end it here. I could go a little bit longer. I was just ready to go for as long as it took to get to the trial, but there you go. It worked out just fine. Pretty much a 3-hour stream. So without further ado, thank you guys for watching. Thank you all for sticking around. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for being cool. Even if you're on the YouTube video, thanks for all the comments. I need to thank the YouTube crowd more too, because now I apparently have one. Everyone is, if you're on the YouTube video and you hung around this for long, yeah, that's dedication. That's dedication, because you don't get to directly interact. But yeah, all you lovely people on Twitch, YouTube, wherever you are, have a good night if you're here live, and it's like actually it's only 11. Again, it's pretty early for me, actually. Good night Hector, good night That Damn Asian, good night Viv, good night Sylveon, good night Celeste. Good night everybody. Viviana's gonna save your salt for seances now. As you should. Although, just like the dude from Mob Psycho, it shouldn't just be table salt, okay? It's gotta be fancy salt. Fancy smashy. So we'll leave you in anticipation. I'll probably play this game again on Monday, I say. That's the plan for now. If you haven't already, you can follow me on Twitch to catch me live next time I play on Monday. And if you ever miss a stream, if you can't make it on that day or any other day I play a game, you can subscribe to my YouTube to catch past video archives or just see the games I played in the past. If you don't want to miss the stream live and you can make it, I suggest you follow the Twitter to see when I play the game. I always tweet when I play a game, so if Twitch doesn't send you a notification, you can follow the Twitter to find out exactly when I start. And if I ever happen to play 2 games in one night, I always do a mid-stream tweet, just so people are updated on that too. So yeah. Thanks for the stream. No problem, Rintezuka. You're very welcome. Thanks for that follow again. Thank you, everybody. Everyone, without further ado, have a good night. If you need to go to sleep, I will let you. Have a good night or day, whenever you're watching this, whatever time it is there. And stay cool. Good night.